in time with the crowd. I don't know where it's coming from, but this sound is taking me away from home into the unknown. My fingertips are marking out the design of all my dreams. Maybe I'll reach one this time. Choices, crossroads, passing through Shibuya and me.街並み見覚れた都会の音がかき消したずっと誰の足跡たどっているの絆がここに導いたよく知らないこの場所振り返りのふるさと交差点のように気を飲まれる探したもの見失う My heart beats they all pound in time with the crowd. Although I try, can't seem to find out this sound calling me away from home to somewhere unknown. My fingertips narrowly miss the skyline, chasing a dream we all lose faith in. Sometimes choices crossroads passing through Shibuya in blue. 街の日ぼやけた私の目を閉じていた他の人も聞いた夢の魔法地の果てまで信じてる My heart beats they all pound in time with the crowd. I don't know where it's coming from, but this sound is taking me away from home into the unknown. My fingertips are marking out the design of all my dreams. Maybe I'll reach one this time. Choices, crossroads, passing through Shibuya and me. Shibuya and me. Shibuya and me. 街並み見覚れた都会の音がかき消したずっと誰の足跡たどっているの絆がここに導いたよく知らないこの場所振り返りの time with the crowd. I don't know where it's coming from, but this sound is taking me away from home into the unknown. My fingertips are marking out the design of all my dreams. Maybe I'll reach one this time. Choices, crossroads, passing through Shibuya and green. Shibuya and green. Shibuya and green.街並み見覚えた都会の音がかき消したずっと二人の足跡たどっているの絆がここに導いたよく知らないこの場所振り返りのふるさと交差点のように気を飲まれる探したもの見失う My heart beats they all found in time with the crowd although I try this sound calling me away from home to somewhere unknown. My fingertips now only miss the skyline. Chasing a dream we all lose faith in sometimes. Choices crossroads passing through Shibuya in blue. 街の火ぼやけた私の目を閉じていた他の人も聞いた夢の魔法地の果てまで信じてる My heart beats they all pound in time with the crowd. I don't know where it's coming from, but this sound is taking me away from home into the unknown. My fingertips are marking out the design of all my dreams. Maybe I'll reach one this time. Choices, crossroads, passing through Shibuya and green.
Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if it's working today. Oh, my computer was being kind of funny a second ago. I'm sorry it's taking so long for me to start the stream, but it did some funny thing where like the screen just went black. I'm not sure if my mic is even coming through. It's coming through? Okay. I literally can't even see the levels on my computer right now. That's so weird. Okay. It's coming through though. No worries. Okay. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties averted. We're all good. You can hear me. Okay, that's great. I'm sorry it took so long. My computer had a little bit of a moment for some reason. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're back now. And we are so back. We are so back. Oh my god, we are so back. The Arcade Noodles, welcome in. D-Manch 2X, welcome, welcome, welcome. Spartan! Hello, Milky. Hello, Spartan. Good heckin' morning. Lee Shade, hello. Sakanashi no Maru, Minimal. Doll of Fate, Mirumo. Brownie 50 Cow, welcome in. Melon Benjamin, Minimal. After a busy day at work, chatting with Milky will make my night. Really? I've got some weird stories for you guys today, actually. Some random story. I remembered, I remember because of a dream I had the other day, but I forgot to tell you guys. It's a very funny story. Good day, Milky in chat. VOD gang this time. No problem, Markoski. Flip the cakes before the president flipped the bird again. Have a great day, Markoski. 5:20 a.m. here. Woke up for this. Oh, Sukuna, that is so heckin' kind. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting with my computer issues, but it seems to be fine now. I'm glad. I was like, computer? It was like literally not responding. It was weird. It was heckin' weird. Nation Maker, thank you so much for your 3 stream streak. Oh, no worries, Nation Maker. Twitch keeps like messing up the stream streaks. I know you've been here. Doll of Fate, thank you very heckin' much for getting in that Gamer Subs mention. Briggs, welcome in. Welcome. Magnet, welcome in. I'm so glad you guys can hear me. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen a Milky Street Flash Upper Datsu. It's great to see you. Welcome in. Milky Screeb, Chat Screeb, we all Screeb, I Screeb. Well, apparently, according to what my computer just told me, today is like some new record for this day in September or something. Because it's still so hot. Why? I've experienced Japan in August. How do you live in that flesh up and Natsu? It hasn't ended. It's still happening. It is still continuing endlessly. It won't stop. It literally just told me today. It's like, this is the hottest day ever for September 21st. Great, that's fantastic. That's great. Thank you so much, Japanese weather. Really appreciate it. Good morning over in the land of the rising sun. Almost midnight here. Yeah, it's not actually morning here anymore, but it's morning for me. Oh my god. It literally melted one of my gifts. No, pleasure, but no, yeah, no, like carrying any sort of chocolate in this heat is just ridiculous. Why are you gifting her ice cream? But even stuff like chocolate is melting. Everything is melting. Everything is heckin' melting. But yeah. So, yeah. It's really hot today. Again. Oh my gosh, guys. My legs hurt so much from my... You know, I said I went to the personal trainer yesterday. My legs are hurting so much from the heckin' leg curls. Yeah. Lifting that big thing with my ankles or whatever. Yeah. Oh my god. They're aching today. But that's good. That means that it's working. Is it as bad as Mexico? I was getting... Okay, I don't know what Fahrenheit means. You can literally tell me anything in Fahrenheit and I'm like... 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. That's like all I know about Fahrenheit. Okay, it's approximately like Celsius times what? I know that it's bigger. I know that it's bigger than Celsius. But I have no idea by how much. So you could be like, yeah, Milky, it's like 1000 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll be like, cool, nice. Sounds good. Harry Potter, so I wanted to post and printed out a photo and split into 16 and glued to cardboard. No, the glue melted. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh my god. Why is it like that? It's so hot right now. Okay. 100 degrees is like 38. Okay. So in the Chappelle Roan song, where it's like 199 degrees. If that was Fahrenheit, that would be like... Wait, that's still like 80 degrees. That doesn't say... Is that the amount of degrees it takes to like cook something? Because I was like, H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hard to go. I've been practicing doing that one while dancing at the same time. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying to get to the point where I can like sing and dance at the same time and my voice not to go like It was that weird foreigner literally almost into no Flesh Up and Natsu. I'm sure that your Oshi still really appreciated it. And look, we can't do anything about this heat. The heat is against us. Alright? You did your best. Yeah. Got to give a cool artwork. Oh, lovely. Oh, heck yeah. 100 degrees is 212 Fahrenheit. So yeah, that's like cooking temperatures. Okay, yeah. I'm guessing that's what it means then. I'm guessing the lyrics to popular song Hot to Go by Chappelle Roan is in fact referring to the exact temperature it takes to cook a hot item of food as described in the lyrics. So I don't know if you guys watch like on UK TV, they always have that like really serious presenter on like the New Year's shows that like narrate something really stupid in like a really, really thick like posh British accent. It kind of sounded like that. Converting Milky stream to math class, exactly. Celsius and Fahrenheit. This is something we all need, guys. Oh, look at those heckin' fractions. Oh, damn. Oh, Dollar Fate, look at that equation. Oh, damn. having a maths lesson out here. Lucky BB, 37.7 degrees centigrade. Wait. Oh, no, okay. What's centigrade? Wait, Celsius? Fahrenheit? What's centigrade? The Sonic posts in the train station. How many of you stole them? None, because they are for disaster prevention, Flesh Up and Natsu. They are for disaster prevention. And people need to be aware of disaster prevention and keep themselves safe. But I was still very tempted to steal one. But I did not. They are very nice though. I like them. I like them a lot. They're in every single metro station pretty much. Yeah. So exciting. I was having fun like looking around and finding them all. Celsius and centigrade are the same thing. Okay, oh thank goodness. There's not another one. Celsius, centigrade, Fahrenheit, Flimius. Frantigide. There's all these new ones that don't exist. So, I mean, that was a great chat. If you like gaslighting me about V-Expo, that was a perfect gaslighting opportunity. You could have easily told me there was like another couple and just made up some equation. I'd be like, whoa, what country uses that? And you guys would be like, yeah, Antarctica. I would have believed it. I would have heckin' believed it, chat. But now you lost your chance. You've lost that prime gaslighting opportunity. Centigrade is another way of saying Celsius, since it's based off 100. What do you mean gaslight you? There are... What? There are others. They just don't get used in... I feel like Flesh Up and Natsu and Melon Pan are both extremely common gaslighters in the Mirror Squad chat. I don't know if I'm trusted. Nah. I don't know. Kelvin will really mess with you. Okay, alright, chat. What's Kelvin? What is Kelvin? Other scales used throughout history include... Wait, okay, that was... Okay, I feel like that would have taken Melon Pan way too long to make up if it wasn't from Wiki, right? Like, how would Melon Pan make up all of these on the spot? I'm pretty sure you're overthinking, Milky. Okay, gas mark. Alright, gas mark is legit. That's like what you use in the UK for cooking. Wait, do you guys use gas mark as well? It's like, turn your oven to gas mark something. Yeah, I feel like that's used in a lot of like UK ovens, isn't it? I don't know how much is used in other places. Yeah. Kelvin is Celsius size Wait, Kelvin is not in that list. Listen, Kelvin is not on that list. Kelvin is Celsius size degrees, but the 0 point is absolute 0. Kelvin is used primarily in scientific circles. But that's not in the list. Kelvin is in that list. Is it? Include... No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, alright. Maybe I'll believe you, chat. Maybe I'll believe you. No, gas mark is like... It's like a way of... Is gas mark like a number? I can't remember. I remember they put in a lot of UK recipes like set your oven to gas mark something. But I have no idea what it is. You could tell I did a lot of cooking in the UK. I feel like whenever I was like, Mom, can I do some chores? No, okay, did I ever ask my mom, can I do chores? Okay, sometimes I did. Anyway, when I did do chores, it was like, yeah, Milky, you do the drying up. Yeah, Milky, you do the putting away. Why is my sister doing the cooking? Oh, Milky, you just do the washing up and putting away. Milky, why don't you set the table? I feel like set the table was often my chore. Did you guys have a particular chore you ended up doing a lot at home when you were a kid? I feel like setting the table was my main one. And then occasionally my sister, because she's better at cooking than me, was allowed to do some like little bits of the cooking. But I was never allowed near it. I was never allowed to do that. It was always like, Milky, set the table. Well, cooking vapor changes from... Wait, what? What is that, D-2X? Is that something... What is that? Not sure what the temperature actually relates to. Yeah, for gas mark, I have no idea. Why is there no beef milk? What is... But milk comes from cows. What do you mean? What do you mean? Rankine is a meme because it's like Fahrenheit version of Kelvin. But who would ever use Fahrenheit in a scientific setting when indexing from absolute zero is useful? I see. So Rankine is basically like never used then. Is that what you're saying? I bet you could burn water back then. Yeah, 100%. What the... What the... is gas mark? Okay, so I don't really know. Wait, gas mark. Okay, gas mark. Gas mark, where used? Is this just a UK thing? The gas mark is used... Oh! United Kingdom, Ireland, and... Wait, so it's literally just the UK and Ireland and some other places, and that's it? Wait, okay. No wonder you guys don't know what gas mark is. Okay, gas mark... Gas mark is when you put something in the oven and then you say... Wait, isn't that... I didn't hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, gas mark. It's when you cook stuff. It's when you cook stuff while watching The Room. Yeah, that's what gas mark is. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. No. Now, gas mark is legit. Gas mark is legit. Like when I was in the UK, and the small amount of time I had to read like recipes and stuff, a lot of ovens in the UK would be gas mark. Yeah. It's just another version of like turning your degrees to something. Yeah, it's just another version of like setting your oven to a certain amount of degrees. Yeah. But apparently it's just UK and Ireland, so that's interesting. So, you know, I could have said there's a way of measuring temperature called gas mark, and all you guys would be like, Milky, you gaslighting us. I'm like, no, this is legit. This is a legit thing. Oh yeah, okay. So the funny story I was gonna tell you guys. So, were you guys like... So, when you studied, like, ancient Egypt in school... Like, were you guys... Oh, first of all, did you study ancient Egypt in school? So, we did. I don't remember exactly what year I studied ancient Egypt. But I remember being, like, super into it. Like, all the, like, hidden tombs and stuff. And, like, all of the interesting, like, alphabet and things. I remember being, like, so into it when I studied it, right? And I would read, like, a lot of, like, fiction books, like, based in ancient Egypt as well. Like, I was a bit of an ancient Egypt taboo. If that's a word. Like a weeaboo, but into ancient Egypt, like, when I was younger, right? I don't know why I suddenly remembered this story, but I thought it was really funny. Okay, so you know Cleopatra? High guess, medium guess, low guess. Yeah, I think so. What are the indicators? I think it's like numbers or something. Yeah. I studied ancient Egypt from Yu-Gi-Oh! Totally counts, Dollfate. Totally counts. Okay, Lucky Baby, you studied it too. The shadow games in ancient Egypt was cool. They had a lot of dark... Wait, what? Shadow games. I didn't heard of that one. I haven't heard of that one. Did you cosplay as Ramses in school? No, I did. But you know, Cleopatra used to have like baths. Okay, she used to have a bath, right? In milk and rose petals, right? I remember learning about this in history. Was Cleopatra your Austria? I mean, I was reading a lot about Cleopatra, right? I had a lot of books about Cleopatra. And so Cleopatra would have a bath in milk and rose petals, right? And I just had this like really vivid memory of like pleading with my mom to let me do a milk and rose petal bath. I was like, so mom, I've been reading a lot about Cleopatra and Cleopatra's milk and rose petal baths. Can I have one? And my mom's like, no. And I was like, why? And my mom's like, think of all the milk that would waste. Ain't no way. No. And then I was like, what about if it was my birthday? And my mom was still like, no. It's like a gallon of milk to fill a bathtub. Exactly. Cleopatra lived closer to modern times to the than the construction of the Great Pyramids. Wait, what? Wait, how long was the ancient Egypt period? Wait, what? Really? Wait, what? Okay, well, anyways. So yeah, unfortunately, I was not allowed my milk and rose petal bath. But I was just like chuckling to myself today, remembering like me pleading with my mom, like pleading so hard to let me have this milk and rose petal bath, and her just like not budging whatsoever and just being like, no, please, no. What if it's my birthday? No. Mirror Mama was like adamant that this was not gonna happen. Yeah. So anyway, pretty funny. Cleopatra lived... Really? Wait, really? Wait, so ancient Egypt must have been a long time. That's so interesting. Oh my god. You guys, I don't think... Nah, Lucky BB ain't usually one to gaslight. I think Lucky BB's telling the truth. The real question is chocolate milk or regular... Oh, can you imagine chocolate milk in there? Nah, you're an adult. She can't stop you now. It's still such a waste of milk, though. Alright, okay. How about this? If I can find, like, a milk... You know, like, they do Lush bath bombs, right? What if I can find, like, a milk Lush bath bomb and then I put rose petals in it? That'll have to do. I can't literally bathe in milk. Like, that is such a waste. Wait, pyramid construction is closer to the dinosaur... Why is it when it comes out of Lucky BB's mouth, I believe it. When it comes out of Melon Panchan's mouth, I just instantly do not believe it. Sell your milk as VTuber... Oh, what? Like, it's the new VTuber bathwater. VTuber Cleopatra style milk bath and rose petals. Sold in a bottle. It's like the equivalent of VTuber bathwater, but the historic version. Yeah, I think that'll be really popular. I think I'll do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Now as an adult, you can buy a cow. Well, but I don't think a cow is gonna fit in my house in Tokyo, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna get a cow in there. I do not think I'm going to get a cow in there. Also, I don't think my neighbors would appreciate me keeping a cow in my house. Oh my god. Bathe in it first, then slurp it up. Oh, I mean, I'm a pretty clean person, but that still sounds gross. I can't help but laugh at how we got to this topic. Make it a subathon goal. Oh my god. What next subathon? Bathe like Cleopatra goal. Bathe in milk and rose petals. Finally get my dream. Saber music, welcome in. Oh my god, I was just telling this really random story about how, like, when I was a kid and I was obsessed with ancient Egypt, I was desperate to have a milk and rose petal bath like Cleopatra. My mum kept saying no, and I was like pleading with her so hard. Anyway, that was what we were talking about. And then everyone was saying that I should do it now. Ice Cold, thank you so heckin' much for 33 months. too as well. I really can appreciate it. Do you heat the milk? I mean, heating milk doesn't sound like a great idea. Try selling this idea to an onsen. Okay, you say that, DLK Noodles. They would maybe do it. Okay, listen. Like, Cleopatra-style onsen bath. They might do it. There are hundreds of cows where I go biking. I'll take some photos. Oh, cute! I do love cows. My favorite type of cow is a Scottish Highland cow. Oh, they're so cute. With their little emo fringes that cover their face. And they're like, it's not a face, mom. And then they're really, like, fluffy. And they're so cute. Oh, my God. Like a baby fluffy Scottish Highland cow. So cute. So eggy cute. Isn't Pocari Sweat made of Pocari Sweat? No, it's not made of sweat. People tried to convince me before that Pocari Sweat was made of sweat. I did not believe it. Heating milk doesn't sound great. How do coffee shops work? Well, I guess so. I don't know. Hot milk is good. Yeah, no, I like hot milk. I feel like I used to have hot milk a lot. Like, before I go to bed at my grand's house, she'd always do some hot milk. And I'd snuggle up in my duvet with my hot milk. Yeah. I'll take 1 sub royalty for the idea. You know how they drink milk after an onset? Cut out the middleman and drink the milk while you bathe in it. Okay, Ethan, man. That's a great idea, but I feel like Japan, with their level of cleanliness, I don't think they're gonna go for it. Somehow I think they might be hesitant. Gang Guy 21, hello. Welcome in. They have those cows around the corner from my parents' place. Oh my God, I love them. They're so cute. They're so fluffy. Oh my God. There's like a place in Scotland where they're just like everywhere and you can walk them, and it's like one of my dream destinations. I really want to go on holiday to Scotland in general, actually. Maybe next time I'm in the UK. I really want to go see the Highland cows. Yeah. The sweat of the legendary Pocari. It's likely to be meant for it to be warm. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if Cleopatra's baths were warm or cold. I don't know. We'll have to look it up and find out. Game Guy 21, hello. Welcome in. The Louis Dragoon. I've seen you fall into the Ace of 32 rabbit hole. It's so good. It's so heckin' good. Happy Friday. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because it's Friday in America. Got it. It's Saturday here already. I was like, it's Friday? Wait, am I meant to be at my other job? Oh my God. No, it's fine. It's Saturday. I'm good. It's Saturday, guys. What about goat milk or almond milk or soy milk or milky milk? Yeah, it's another type of milk. Will you wear a kilt and play bagpipes? Maybe have some haggis. Okay. Wear a kilt? Sure. Play bagpipes? I've always been interested to try, to be fair. Like, I don't think it'll sound good, but I'm interested to try. Haggis? No. I don't like the idea of haggis. I don't know. Just the thought of what it is. I don't think I'd be able to eat it. I don't know. Still Friday for me for like 10 more minutes. Got it. Yeah, no, it's Saturday here. I was like panicking. I was like, learning bagpipe stream, you say? I mean, I've still got to learn the karimba that I got last time. I need to do a learning stream for that. I need to do like a learning instrument stream in general. Given that she lived in the desert, I didn't think she had easy access to ice. And thus the bath was, yeah, probably room temperature. Yeah, probably. I think so. Milky, don't torture your neighbors like that. It'll be fine. They'll love it. They'll be like, what's that Gaijin doing again? Ha ha ha. Silly Gaijin. Durian cook. Right, I have something to pick with the Durian Bros. Okay. So I read something. I don't know how true this is. I just read it, okay? I read that apparently, right? So a lot of places that apparently there's like a coffee shortage in the world right now. Which, to be honest, I'm okay with. I like my lattes and my coffees. But like, I don't need coffee, I guess. But apparently there's a shortage right now. And one of the reasons is apparently some countries that would usually produce coffee, like some countries in Southeast Asia that would usually produce coffee, okay? Apparently China has developed a taste for durian, okay? And apparently some countries that would used to produce a lot of coffee are now deciding to produce durian instead. The world does not need more durian. I will go up against this durian revolution. The world does not need more durian. The world does not need more durian. What is this? So apparently, like, the durian demand in the world has gone up. And more people are wanting durian. And in return, coffee is going down because durian is going up, chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all you who like coffee, we have to join the anti-durian revolution. The world does need more durian. No! I've had my fill of durians in Super Mario Sunshine. Oh my god. Coffee is mid. Yeah, I mean, look. I'm not gonna lie. I could easily live without coffee. I like coffee. I like the taste of coffee. I do like having a coffee in the morning, but I could easily just have tea. Like, if you made me choose between tea or coffee, obviously tea. Like, tea, I could not be apart from my precious tea. I could not be apart from my precious tea. But yeah, honestly, like, coffee though is kind of mid. But I still can't believe that the coffee producers were like, yeah, people want durian instead. What is this? What is this? Honestly, guess we fighting the durians. We are fighting. I'm so down. Count me down for the revolution. All right, everybody. I'm gonna lead us to a world where there's no durian. Oh my god. Hi, Milky. Callie's live. Prepare for her to pitch a movie night to you. Reply to her, that's a lot of nuts, for a great reaction. Wait, what movie night? What movie night? Has Callie ever watched The Room? I feel like she'd like it. I feel like if she hasn't watched it, then she'd like it. I don't know. I feel like it's the kind of silly humor that she would like. And Milky says we are not a cult. We are not. I don't know what you're talking about. Milky showing her British heritage. I won't spoil it. And yes, she's seen The Room. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Guess it's it's time, Louis Dragon. It's time to fight against the durian. I feel like the opposition will be led by D-Manch2X and Dollar Fate. It's gonna be like an epic anime. It's like, oh my god, right, okay, listen. Okay, so for the anime design, right? Like, D-Manch2X and Dollar Fate, they could have, like, durian armor. Okay, listen, oh my god. You know, like, how the durian's, like, spiky, yeah? You could have, like, the spiky durian, but it could be, like, you know, like, the shoulder protectors. Oh my god, it would look so good. And then the Durian Nation. Yeah, exactly. You could have, like, this really cool, like, durian armor. Oh my god, this sounds like a great idea for an anime. This sounds like an amazing idea. I think... Okay, forget the frisbee slap your ass anime that we came up with yesterday, chat. New anime idea, the Durian Revolution. I think it would be a great idea for an anime. I think it would be fantastic. I still don't believe durians. Elsie Lapin, have you smelt it? Have you tasted it? If you have not, then you do not know the pain. You do not know the pain. I can say not... He's got an empire. Boosie. Who's that? I missed a heck of a stream yesterday. It seems. Elsie Lapin, I feel like the yapping part of the stream was like ridiculous. I still need to fabricate the durian ice cream with umeboshi and lemon sauce. Wait, what? Oh my god. Wait, durian ice cream exists? Durian ice cream exists? Are you serious? Are you serious? We went from learning about temperatures to milk bath to yeah. I was also telling everyone about when I was a kid and I was obsessed with ancient Egypt. I was like an ancient Egypt weeaboo. That I was like desperate to have a bath in milk and rose petals like Cleopatra. My mum kept saying no. And then chat was like, you should do it today. Finally have your dream. And then sell it as like VTuber milk bath water. Pronounced Buc-ee's is a huge gas station The doubles as a superstore with tons of merch and food. Oh, I think I might have heard of Buc-ee's. Maybe. I don't think I've been to a Buc-ee's, but I have heard of Buc-ee's. Yeah. Durian ice cream is actually pretty tasty. Ethan, man, you have joined the durian side. Oh my god. Durian pizza. Wait, Rayo Zero, have you had it? Have you eaten it? Oh my god. You were in Egyptaboo? Yeah, I was. I did find ancient Egypt very fascinating as a kid. Yeah. She took a natural step from Edgeboo to Edgy Boy. The Edgy Boys, like Edgeworth and Shadow. Yep, that's the natural step. Heard Buc-ee's is huge. Wait, are they massive? Buc-ee's. There's like a superstore and a gas station. I kind of want to check them out now. Sadly, trying to sell milk overseas will cause a lot of customs issues. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Maybe I'll have to just do it like a... You know when you were a kid and you did like a lemonade stall in the street or like a yard sale? Maybe I'll have to do it like that in front of my house. Who wants to buy my bath milk? If there is anything that gets me instantly deported, I think that might be it. So, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea to sell my bath milk in the street. Buc-ee's is a staple in Texas. Ooh, you should ask Callie about it. Maybe I will ask. Who was I talking to about Texas? I was talking to Mimi Pion about Texas as well. Maybe I'll ask Mimi Pion what a Buc-ee's is. Did you know ancient Flare Banatsu? Flare Banatsu is just on the gaslighting today. It's like a truck stop mall. Oh mate, there are loads of truckers there. Oh, I can join them with my trucking skills. You guys know that I'm really good at trucking, right? I've lived in the US my entire life. I've never been to a Buc-ee's. But that's probably because I just don't live in the parts where they are. Are they in like very specific states or something? Mint! Thank you so heckin' much for the 3-month subscription! Thank you so much. Thank you. Wisconsin. Do you like my American accent? Wisconsin. Does that sound right? Durian pizza. Oh, it's real, but it's a novelty. Yeah, I feel like it must be like the equivalent of the umeboshi pizza here. Was it just like for a limited period or something, the durian pizza? Yeah. Did you know that back in ancient Egypt, for every 60 seconds, a minute passes? Wait, Fleischer, when did the UK even start to exist? I don't even know. I feel like my history of that time is very, very bad. I don't know. I feel like the UK, like, when did the UK even start to exist? I have no idea. Yeah. I think it's in a bunch of states, but not really the coastal ones as much. I see. It's more like on the road, trucking on the road. Minister Vox, good morning. Thank you. It's also morning for me. Well, not technically, it's not. It's 1 p.m., but it feels like morning for me. Buc-ee's is in Texas and more of the southeastern parts of the U.S., like Texas, Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina. See, I've been to Georgia. I've been to Florida. I never went to a Buc-ee's. The stuff I went to when I went to the South. Oh, what was that really good place? Oh, what was that really nice one? Oh man, chat, that was this really good one. It had these like, oh, it was so good. It had these like, it's literally, I can't get it out of my head. They had these blueberry biscuits. Okay, which is basically like, it was a southern biscuits. It was like a scone, right? It was blueberry. It was sweet. The sweet, soft scone covered in icing. Man, it was like one of the best things I've ever eaten. It was so good. I think it was like a very southern chain, but I can't remember what it was called. It did like, yeah, breakfast biscuits and stuff. Yeah. It's 9 p.m. here and I've got just enough gas in the tank to stick around for the pre-game yapping. Oh, no worries, Elsie Laughing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been yapping for a while. I'm always yapping. Look, chat, there ain't a time where Milky Queen ain't yapping. Always yapping. Yeah, what's it called, chat? It's like, okay, so, chat living in the deep south. What is this place called that sells? It like sells biscuits and nice breakfast things, but I don't know what it's called. But I feel like it begins with B, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it was so good. Did you see the Beetlejuice collab food at Denny's? Mozzarella stick sandwich. Mozzarella stick sandwich? I feel like that's giving the same energy as like I feel like that's giving the same. Oh wait, Elsie Lappin, you were talking about filling up the gas like a Buc-ee's. Okay. I see. Yeah, I forgot it was a gas station as well. I feel like mozzarella stick sandwich is giving the same energy as like fish finger sandwich. A UK staple. You know when I told you guys to get your UK visa, you know, you have to do the test and you have to eat a crisp sandwich. You probably also have to eat a fish finger sandwich. You probably also have to eat a fish finger sandwich. Oh wait, I also happened. I thought you were making like a great joke about the gas station we were talking about. You mean Country Kitchen Buffet? No, it's not Country Kitchen Buffet. What the heck was it called? It might only be the Carolinas. Or just Georgia or something. I think it was either the Carolinas or Georgia where this place was. Man, it was so good. I will never forget the taste of that heckin' blueberry biscuit. So heckin' good. Whataburger is overrated. I feel like a lot of people were saying Whataburger is overrated. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people who I speak to, I've never been, but I feel like a lot of people who I speak to are like, I feel like everyone loves In-N-Out. Everyone says In-N-Out's amazing. But everyone seemed to say Whataburger was kind of mid. But I don't know. I feel like people are very passionate with their opinions on American burger places. Nah, the enchilada one was so good. That was so good. A lot of restaurants have those. I see. Maybe it's gonna be hard for me to figure out what it is, Lucky. Maybe I'll, Did our mic just cut out or just me? Oh. Can you not hear me anymore? Oh? Hello? 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 Am I audible? I don't know what that was about, DRK Noodles. Did my mic cut out for some reason? Okay, I don't know why. Almost as vicious as our Mexican food tastes. Oh, Mexican food. I was thinking I really like there's a really nice Mexican restaurant in Tokyo that I went to one time. Right? It was really, you know when it's really awkward, like when you go somewhere for a business meeting. Sound audio's been fine. Thank you, Belevin. Thank you, everybody. Okay, good to know. I feel like for what's it? For Mexican food, right? So there's this one really good restaurant. There's this one really good restaurant in Tokyo. But you know when you go for a business meeting and you feel like and you share stuff, you know when it's like get stuff for the table, you share stuff, right? Then you feel like you can't really eat to your heart's content. Yeah, it was that kind of situation where it's like lots of important people. This is like a few years ago. This was quite a few years ago. It was definitely pre-COVID. There's like lots of important people at the table and stuff. And it's like, I can't just eat to my heart's content. But it was so good. I really want to go back there. I really want to go back there like on my own or with friends and actually eat everything. Because in the business meeting, I felt like I had to be like, take a little bit of it. You know, I felt like I had to be like polite. But I want to go back and just like eat the whole menu. Have you ever been to Bubba Gump's? They serve shrimp in a tin bucket. Wait, shrimp in a tin bucket? Like a clean bucket? Or just like a bucket like from round the back? I feel like, I know I'm imagining it wrong, but I'm imagining like this massive like cleaning bucket. They just take the mop out, fill it with water and put a shrimp in there and they're like, here you go. Mike cut out when Milky organized the anti-durian vendetta. Someone is trying to silence me. The durian bros are trying to silence me. Bubba Gump shrimp is real. It's meant to look like a bite. So is it like oh my god, what's the place? Is it like, you know, like Louisiana? Wait, which part of the US is the I've heard of it. I've watched like I've watched the like the way that this really red shrimp, isn't it? They're really red shrimp and kind of spices and stuff. Is it? No, not Louisiana. Is it Louisiana? What am I thinking of? Where is that from? New Orleans. That's it. New Orleans. That's it. Yeah. The capture card sometimes causes micro cutouts on the mic. Oh. Interesting. What, since I got the new capture card? Interesting. Okay, good to know. I'll try and have a look at that, because that's weird. They have a few in California. One is right outside Disneyland. New Orleans is in Louisiana. Oh. I thought they were like separate states. Okay, alright. Wait, guys, we need to do that stream where I try and name the US states. Where I try and name like the US states and their their main cities. I think I need to try and do that. I don't think I do very well. I don't think I do very well at all. Making me hungry, and it's 11 p.m. I'm going for a nice dinner today, so I'm excited, but I'm still trying with my diet. So all I've had this morning is like a little bit of rolled omelet and natto. But I got a power fruit. Got a power fruit. No, I like natto though. I do like natto. It's very nibba. Alright, it's nearly an hour of yapping, so I should probably actually play the heckin' game. Alright, let me just check where we are at the moment. Need to catch everybody up on what we're doing. We were just playing mind games with the president. I feel like for anyone who wasn't here last stream, they're like, what? Mind games with the president? What are you talking about? Okay, so last time. Okay, we need to do like a recap. We need to do a heckin' recap of what happened. Yeah. Some reason why you bought it on Switch and not Steam? Wait, it was on Steam? Wait, it was on Steam? Oh, soなんですね. The reason being, I didn't know. Apparently, I didn't know that it was on Steam. Milky. I didn't know. I thought it was just on Switch. I thought Milky already finished the game. No, Belevin, we haven't even started. I've just been yapping. I've been yapping for way too long. Alright. You're like 85% done with case 1. Good to know. Okay, so we should be able to finish case 1 today. Maybe get a bit of case 2 started. I probably won't be able to stream as long as I did the last one. Wait, yeah, okay. Let's actually work out when I need to stop. Ideally in just under, I would say in about 2 hours 20. I would say we got about 2 hours 20 today. So let's see how much we get done. All right, let's see. Okay, I've turned the BGM off. Okay, so let me catch you guys up with what was happening. So basically, we are investigating something that happened. I think you can get to the new character intro in case 2, then stop. Got it. Thank you, Sukuna. Thank you. So basically what we're happening, so the president, this is the president, by the way. This is the president, guys. The president got shot at their speech event, okay? And we are very handsome, very beautiful, everybody's dream man, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Yeah, Prosecutor Edgeworth. And we have been called to the scene to investigate. Yeah. Bojangles! That's it, Maidamani. Bojangles, that's it. That's the one. I recognize it. Bojangles, that was the one. That Bojangles, the Bojangles blueberry biscuit. Mwah. Seriously, like the best thing I've ever eaten in the US. Fight me. Listen. Seriously, the best thing I've ever eaten. That was so good. Thank you. Last time, Louis Dragoon, thank you so much for summarizing. I'm so bad at summarizing. The president of Zangfar went through an assassination attempt while in Japanifornia. Edgeworth and the gang is on the case, but the president is being a But thanks to mind games, we found out some troops behind the assassination attempt to see who truly killed the president's bodyguard. Yeah, so basically, one of the bodyguards, one of the bodyguards got shot trying to protect the president, supposedly. But do we believe that? We'll find out, right? Supposedly that's what happened. The other bodyguard though seems really sus. So that's a little bit like, you know. Bojangles is goated. It's been so long since I've had it, since I don't live in the south. It was so heckin' good. I want to write down the restaurant name somewhere. Yeah, Bojangles. Okay, I'm gonna engrave that into my brain. I know of it because of another Aether Realm, a really great melodic death metal band from North Carolina, and they love Bojangles. Bojangles is so good, so heckin' good. Oh, game audio is a bit crunchy. Oh, crunchy is it? Okay, Shoto a minute. Okay. Alright, if game audio is a bit crunchy, let's try... Try putting that in here. Okay, let's try that. No? Might work. Okay, we need to reload the thing, but that might be okay. Alright, I'm trying a different... I think sometimes when you guys say that it's crunchy, it's usually the USB port. So I have changed the USB port. Hopefully that will fix it. Okay. Don't be crunchy. Please don't be crunchy. Alright. Okay, it's gonna be really loud for a second. Okay, how's that? Hopefully it's less crunchy now. Is it better? Hopefully it's better and not crunchy now. Not crunchy. Hopefully. Yeah. No worries. If you want to get the new card working properly, yeah, for sure. Hopefully perfect now. Okay, it was just the USB port. Nice. Thank you, everybody. I've never had Bojangles. This feels like final case material, but it's still case 1. I know. I'm getting so into it. Oh my god, thank you, Magnet. I heckin' love Bojangles. Yeah, I honestly, I want to go back to the Carolinas just to eat Bojangles. Next subathon, just like fund a flight to America just so I can go back to Bojangles and have that blueberry biscuit. That's all I want. Can someone post me one? Wait, I don't think that would get here. Common Rider 4! Thank you so heckin' much for a 6-month subscribe! Thank you so much. Thank you. Case 1 is relevant for the story, but case 2 is where the overall plot really starts. Ooh, exciting. Great. Oh my god. It's a lion. Yeah, Cho Aniki. Look how heckin' buff this guy is. So heckin' buff. So heckin' mookie. Absolutely mookie. Alright, so we're all caught up. Yeah, we're all caught up. This guy, someone tried to assassinate him. His bodyguard got shot in the process. Supposedly, is that what happened? We don't know. The other bodyguard is kind of sus as well. There's also like a pro assassin who seems to be trying to help us in the audience. So I don't actually think that the pro assassin did it, which seems really stupid, but I don't think they did. The president is trying to blame this completely unrelated journalist girl, which is kind of interesting. So the president was like, yes, this is extraterritoriality. What? However you say it. This case is managed by Zhang Fa, so we're going to be taking all the evidence now. And I was like, no. So then we did mind games with the president, and now he's given us the evidence back. So that's where we are right now. That's where we are. All right. So now we're asking the president about what happened when the incident occurred. We're getting some information from him, chat. We're getting some info.
Suddenly, Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Then, bang! A shot rang out and a plain, unblemished balloon of red exploded nearby. Not hesitating for an instant, my bodyguards tried to escort me back to the safety of the plane. And then, the second shot. The bullet went right through Rook and lodged itself into the bulletproof vest I was wearing.
I thought we thought that the one that hit the balloon was the second one. Right? Or maybe not, maybe not. Rook was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
But that makes it even weirder. Why would the target of a crime try to obstruct the investigation?
My guess is there's something behind all this that he doesn't want made public.
A cover-up, huh? I knew there was more in this case than meets the eye.
I forgot to add the good old extraterrestrial player. It's right, bad in the recap. But Edgeworth wasn't dealing with that BS again. No, he was not. Okay, time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. Alright, so for those of you who haven't played Ace Attorney, the best way to deal with this is press. Press. And then we can see if we get some extra information.
Oh, you naive little man. Do you really think your silly, simple question will shake me? I was involved in a craven attempt to silence me with cold steel. And while I was speaking to my adoring public, no less.
Okay, suddenly they jumped in front. Okay.
When they stepped in to protect you, were you aware of the fact that you were being targeted? Was I aware of the... No, I was aware of my audience, nothing else. When I step up to the podium, I enter another world entirely. A place of rapture. A place beyond words.
This guy is so intense.
Yeah, I think that's called stage fright. I bet you were like a deer in the headlights.
No, 1,000 times no. I remember every second. Each moment is indelibly etched into my memory. When Rook and Knight stepped in, I was shocked, overwhelmed, taken aback. Then, bang, a shot rang out, and a plain, unblemished balloon.
A plain, unblemished balloon of red. I mean, I don't know you can really call the Steel Samurai plain? Is that... Wait, listen. Is that a good enough thing to... A plain, unblemished balloon? What? A plain, unblemished?
Objection!
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. Alright, nice. I was like, you can't call the Steel Samurai plain, bro. The Steel Samurai is like the least plain thing you could ever see.
But I strongly beg to differ. My favorite show ever, The Steel Samurai. Take a look at this. I think you'd agree that it's hardly plain, wouldn't you? What?
Why is he breathing so hard?
Who is that?
Mr. President, meet the Steel Samurai. I would have hoped you might recognize him. Especially if you were hoping to ingratiate yourself with the people of this country.
Yeah, you need to watch Jammin' Ninja too. He's amazing.
So you see, the balloon that was struck by the bullet was anything but plain. It was in fact of the Steel Samurai.
But the briefing mentioned 2 plain red balloons.
Oh, Naruhodo. So that was different from the... That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? That's interesting, though. Wendy Oldbag, the circus, and extraterritorial rights. Man, Edgeworth loves Wendy Oldbag, really. Like, at the end of the last case, when she helped him, he sent her a heckin' letter. He loves her, really. Edgy poo! Okay. Oh, interesting. So the balloons weren't meant to be a Steel Samurai balloon. Nagantheos, welcome in, welcome. We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We're currently on case number 1. Okay. Simple round balloons.
Knight, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Yes, Mr. President. It seems the Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed at the last minute, sir. Borrowed? That's what we were told. Guess they only reported the incident to us bodyguards, though. Seems there was little trouble here on site last night. One of the original balloons burst somehow.
Oh. Wait, Melonpan, what are you saying? That the guy wasn't on stage? I think he was meant to be on stage, even if he was injured.
So they swapped it in as an emergency replacement?
Yeah, one of the stall holders happened to have it. From what I heard, he was more than willing to lend it out. A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, they said.
What? Who is that? Interesting. body double. Oh, could be. Could be. Heckin' nah, Markoski, you're so right. We are getting into plot twist zone. Oh, damn. So while it was the Steel Samurai balloon, it was made to look like a plain red one above water. Is that the long and short of it? Oh.
Knight, why was I not informed of this?
Sorry, sir. We didn't think it was a pressing issue. Is this gonna turn out to be like the most important thing? This is always the case in Ace Attorney. Like, the thing that you think is the least important is always the most important thing.
And indeed, you saw it and knew no different, correct? Yes, I suppose so. Could he really have mistaken the Steel Samurai's pants?
Steel Samurai's panties. What?
For a plain red balloon? Still, Mr. President, I struggle to see how you wouldn't have noticed something different about the balloon. Of course.
Yeah, no, chat, you might be right. Maybe he was never there to begin with. Maybe he was a body double. Maybe he has a twin.
That's what we said last time, that he had a twin. Now I remember. I could barely see the balloon. You couldn't see it? That's right. The wind was blowing too hard. The flags to the side of the stage were flapping incessantly and blocking my view. Is that so?
But that wouldn't block your view, though. Oh. Really? Where did the bullet strike the balloon? Where did the bullet strike it? Because I feel like that's also important.
There would have been a strong wind blowing right around the time of the incident. Strong enough to blow the flags in just such a fashion.
Does it conflict? I feel like it does with the way that the bullet hit it, right? Yeah. Looking at Bojangles, they're kind of all over the southeast, but much more densely covering the Carolinas than anywhere else. Okay, so I could eat Bojangles somewhere else. Gonna have to go back to America just for Bojangles, right? Okay. Wind. 2 gunshots can clearly be heard. I feel like if it was windy, if it was really windy, wouldn't it got caught on the microphone? Okay, what about the photos? Is that one of the flags? No, we wouldn't be able to see that. Wait. We wouldn't be able to see that flag. If it was blowing that way, then we wouldn't be able to see it in this photo, would we? Like angle-wise. Angle-wise, like we wouldn't be able to see it in this photo, right? If it was blowing that way, it seems a little bit sus. Seems a little bit sussy, don't you think? I'm a bit sus about it. I'm a bit sus. Oh. My internet is something weird. Oh no, look at baby, are you back? Photo matches the wind as President described. Oh, okay. Does that conflict in any way with our understanding of the case? Does it? Where did it hit? Okay. Yes, it does. Wait, it does. Because it went through the flag. It went through the flag. Okay, go. Nice. Okay, nice.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your testimony has revealed yet another contradiction. Yes, a contradiction that could turn this entire case on its head.
Yes.
When I arrived on the scene, the wind had died down and the flags were resting calmly for the most part. But if the wind had been previously blowing the flags as the President described, a certain piece of evidence certainly takes a very different meaning.
Yeah. It was the heckin'... Do we have, like, the flag itself? No. Okay. So we just have to do this.
Take that!
Yeah. Alright, nice.
Earlier, we deduced that the bullet that struck the Steel Samurai balloon...
Yeah.
And the bullet that passed through the flag were one and the same. From these two things, we further deducted the trajectory that the bullet must have taken.
Here we go. Yeah, we got it, chat. We got it.
And we concluded that our shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator area. But if the flags were blowing as the President describes, our conclusion becomes quite different.
Yeah, look. Well, that would imply that the President shot it. Or someone else, like, backstage. Oh, man, now I'm so confused. Or maybe they were shot from a totally different place. Maybe it was like someone in the bush. Oh, the bullet came from inside the plane? Inside the plane? Could that be it? Could that be it? But then that doesn't make sense either with the trajectory. If it's going towards the president, you would think it would come from like the bush. Our trajectory changes completely. Someone not in the map. Yeah, I don't know. Your serious voice explanation sounds very noble. Thank you, Chin Pepe Jet. That's exactly the voice I'm going for with my handsome husbando Edgeworth. I feel like, okay, listen. I know Edgeworth isn't British, but he definitely could be. He sits around drinking tea in his office playing chess, saying things like, my. He could easily be British, chat. That's why I'm giving him this voice. And if we trace that trajectory back to its source, we can ascertain who really fired that shot. Wait, but Mr. Edgeworth, that would mean... Oh... What? What? Wait, I feel like we're getting into like the... Everything's changing territory now. I feel like we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Getting into the nitty-gritty, chat. Can I have a look again? Okay. Night, maybe, right? It might have been night, but why? Might have been night, but why?
Take that!
Yeah. Yeah. But why? We don't really have any information. I agree. Edgeworth has that British vibe. Speaking of which, have you played Grace? Yes, Louis Dragoon. That's my. So this is interesting. Great Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney 2 are my current absolute 2 favorites, right? Followed at the moment by Apollo Justice, but I don't want to put Investigations on there until I finish it. So it'll be interesting to see where Ace Attorney Investigations goes in my ranking. Like, I think we'll just have to see. But I think, I don't know. It's gonna have to really impress me because I love Great Ace Attorney so much. Like, I really love Great Ace Attorney. I think there's like the combination of like it being set in Japan and London. It's that kind of like retro aspect of it as well. I love the characters in Great Ace Attorney. I love Gina. I love Gina. She's like my second favorite after Edgeworth, honestly, in the whole series. I really like her. So it's gonna take a lot. But will Ace Attorney Investigations become my new favorite series? It might. We'll just have to see. The person who fired that shot was none other than you, Mr. Knight. Yeah, this is a banger BGM. The path from the balloon back through the flag leads directly to the spot that you were standing. Yes. Oh my god, what does this mean? But the guy's one of the president's bodyguards. Why the heck would he go around shooting balloons? This is absurd. What exactly are you trying to imply? That Mr. Knight, a man who has saved my life countless times, is my would-be assassin. Seriously, Edgeworth? We put up with a lot from you, but this? We're President Wang's bodyguards. We're the pieces put on the board to protect the king. I'll handle this, Knight. Sorry, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, the wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech. But the wind can pick up and die away in any instant, can it not? Therefore, I need proof. Proof that it was blowing hard enough to lift the flags during that crucial moment. But you were the one who said it. Oh, wait, this is the photo. This is the photo that we just looked at. Nice, because we looked at the evidence. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh, Iris OP, Susato Goated. I love Gregson. I know, just all of them. I love Great Ace Attorney. I really love Great Ace Attorney. Really love it. Sherlock, I love all of them. The stage play was so good. I love the stage play because I genuinely feel, right, like I know a lot of people ship like Phoenix and Maya, right? But I genuinely really think that like Naruhodo and Susato would be so cute together. I don't know. So it was really nice that in the stage play they were kind of like framed as a couple in the stage play. I thought that was really sweet. I don't know. It was very nice. You should definitely see the stage play if you haven't already. It was really good. The one by Takarazuka. The first shot was fired right around the time the president raised his fist. I have a piece of evidence that shows just that. Perhaps it can also show us what was happening with the flag then too. Yes, I do.
Take that!
I do have the evidence. I really want to see what you think about the new characters here. They're really different. I'm so excited. I've seen some ones on the box art, but I have no idea who they are. There was kind of one that looked kind of Ara. I don't know who that's gonna be. There was one that looked a bit Ara. So I'm excited for her appearance.
Your proof is in this picture right here. This should be good. Which picture? Where?
Yes! We can see which way the flag was really blowing right here. Okay, here we go.
Take that!
Let's go.
Well, do you deny that it clearly shows the flag? Aye. There we have it. Proof that it was blowing towards you at the moment of the shooting. So that means your pal over there did shoot the balloon?
Making him the assassin? But Knight was shooting away though. Knight was shooting away. I think it just means that there's like another contradiction. I don't think Knight is the assassin. I might be wrong, but I don't think Knight is the assassin. Yeah, because it's shooting away. Save scum. Look, chat. I ain't risking it, chat, okay? Yeah, he can't be because he was shooting away.
Mr. Knight is not the assassin. He may have shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of him entirely.
I just realized I need to put the thing. Should be fine right now. Reminder, there are no bits today, please. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Therefore, he can't have been aiming at his boss. Yeah, besides, why would I even shoot the balloon? What would be the point? And watch out your answer, or I might aim for something else, Snake.
So, what? You're aiming for what, my dude? You're aiming for... I hope you don't mean my precious cravat. Can you imagine if he shot the cravat? Damaged my beautiful cravat? I would be very sad. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're nearly there, chat. We're nearly there. Why? Knight definitely shot the balloon, but why? That fact alone changes... Yeah, why? Why did Knight do that? Right. Knight can't turn his head to the right. Wait, right. Left, right. Wait, left. Right, wait, hang on. Okay, so Knight's facing that way. He can't turn his head to the right. So he was moved to the right side of the stage. So he couldn't turn his head towards the president. The president was right. I think it's this. Okay, but what does that mean? Knight sounds so Scottish. I don't know why I've given him this voice. Deem, trying to make himself look good. Yeah, I don't know. Just shooting for the sake of it. Just try to look cool, maybe.
I told you, I can't turn my neck to the right. Could only cover the president's left side. So I wound up moving to the right side of the stage.
Is that the only is that the only reason? Is that the only reason?
Let us suppose that the plan hadn't changed, that Knight had remained posted on the left. Given that he was unable to turn his head to the right, would he even have been able to shoot the balloon closest to him? Could it be the security plan was changed for the express purpose of popping one of the balloons? And if we suppose that to be the case, the two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point? Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders.
But why? So Knight could pop the balloon. Okay, so what does popping the balloon actually entail, right? There were 2 bullets fired. Trying to make it look like the shooter was on the left. I guess so, right? I guess so. So what would that mean then? The shooter was not on the left. Yeah, I guess it was all to set it up so it looks like the shooter was in the audience. Yeah. If it weren't for the second shot, the shooter could be anywhere. That's so true. Yeah, so it doesn't now. Anywhere is open. Anywhere is open for the shooter to be. That must be it. Yeah. Naruhodo. Right. I see. Yes. I see. So it was all a bit of a setup. If case 1 is already leaving you confused, the rest of the game is going to blow you away. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I'm loving it so far. Big brain. Big hacking brain, Zenith. Let's go. If I'm reading things right, the president knew in advance about the balloon shooting, which means he must have had knowledge that he would be in someone's crosshairs today as well. And if that's true, then everything else that's been bothering me falls neatly into place. How did the shooter get a gun past such heavy security? And why would they carry out the shooting wearing such a conspicuous item of clothing? Why use a laser sight that would give away their location in an instant? And how did the president suffer no injuries at all, despite a direct hit to his vest? Yeah, it's all a setup, isn't it? All a setup. These are the questions that Knight and the president don't want us to consider. There is only one possible reason for Mr. Knight to have fired his gun. To create the illusion of an assassination attempt. Yeah! Idiot, you do understand what you're saying. Oh, I understand all too well. I understand all too well. I think Edgeworth, you know how Edgeworth and Shadow have like very similar characteristics in some ways. I bet Edgeworth also listens to Taylor Swift. I bet Edgeworth like gets his chest out, gets his cup of tea, and then he puts on a bit of Taylor Swift. You know it's true. You know it's true. As a reason, Ace Attorney Investigation 2 is my favorite Ace Attorney game. Honestly, I am enjoying it so much so far. These cases seem more complicated than Danganronpa. I really want to try Danganronpa. Do you think I'd like it? I've heard that if you like Ace Attorney, you also love Danganronpa. Yeah. If it was set up, did they have to sacrifice Rook? Was it all a plan to kill Rook, Lee Shade? Okay, listen. If nobody... Yeah, Rook was the target, exactly. If there was no assassination attempt, maybe it was all just to cover the fact that they were killing Rook. Chat, that could be it. That could be it. Swiftyworth. I think so, Nagantios. I think that Edgeworth would be a Swifty. Just saying. Most of all, I understand why you were so keen to take this investigation off my hands, Mr. President. You wanted your real plans to remain hidden.
How dare you speak of me that way? Is this some sort of sick joke?
Oh, it's no joke. I assure you. It is simply the truth, as revealed by the careful application of logic and reasoning. Nothing more. The first shot was fired by Mr. Knight with the specific intention of hitting the balloon. The sound of gunfire and the bursting of the balloon were guaranteed to cause a panic. And then he fired again. He did? Yes. He fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. As for why he did so, it's because the second shot was designed to create the impression that the president had been hit. So then, what's the deal with the one in the vest? I'm willing to bet that bullet was planted there long before the shooting ever occurred. Oh! What was that face that the president just made? So Mr. Heroic President didn't take a bullet after all.
That's not true. I was shot, I tell you.
We'll be able to verify that for ourselves once we take a closer look at the bullet. At the very least, you can expect to find traces of Mr. Rook's blood on it, correct? This face of panic, oh my god. You'll soon know why he makes that face.
But you said it yourself. You found the shooter in the photograph. The person with the red hood.
I followed Billy Sayuki. I'm gonna unfollow now. Okay. Rigged. I want my rice balls back. Wait, we didn't even predict anything.
The trajectory points to only one possible shooter, Mr. Knight.
Then where does Tabby fit into all this?
She was simply one part of their plan. In order to place the suspicion elsewhere, they set about creating a fake assassin.
The highly suspicious person with the red hood.
I have yet to ascertain exactly how complicit Miss Lloyd was in the whole scheme, but I can say with some confidence that none of the shots fired were by her.
It's kind of weird, right, that she was invited to begin with if she's not like a real reporter. Do you think she was invited by the president? Do you think it's something where like the president invited someone just to set up? Do you know what I mean? I suspect her only job was to point a laser sight at the president. Oh, Magica. That's right. Then I was tasked with turning your jacket inside out the moment the cloud fled into a panic. Yes, thus making the mysterious red-hooded shooter disappear in the blink of an eye. Then when the gun and the security plan were later found in the trash can, it would have all appeared to have been the work of an assassin so skilled they could vanish into thin air. But then the case would have gone cold. Exactly what our friends here were hoping for. Makes sense now why they wanted you off the case. Indeed, because the entire affair was a cheap ruse perpetrated by the president himself. Oh my god! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! President, are you okay, Mr. President? Wait, what? Wait, he wasn't Mookie all along? Wait, he been holding his breath this whole time? Wait, the president been holding his breath this whole time? Wait, what? Akibasol, welcome in, welcome. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. What were you streaming? Just chatting. Let's go. Akibasol, thank you so much. Oh my god. What happened to the president? Just a warning for raiders, there's quite a lot of spoilers. If you haven't played this game, we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. I love Ace Attorney. Heckin' love Ace Attorney. Hope your stream is going well. Thank you so much, Too Much Monk. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wait, so he was like maintaining his muscles just with his breath. Man took fake it until you make it too literally. Oh my god. I was like, how did he get so mookie? He was like my inspiration to go to training yesterday. Now it's all a lie. What am I gonna do, chat? Chat, my personal trainer inspiration was all a hecking lie. I hope you can achieve the same from your training. Oh my god. Have I just got to like control my breath enough to give myself some abs? Oh my god. Are you serious? But yeah, Raiders, thank you so much. My name is Milky Queen. I am a virtual singer, variety streamer, and music producer. Really great to meet you. If you need to go rest or whatever, feel free to do so. I'll do my best to look after your community here. We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We are currently nearing the end of Case 1. Yeah. Admit it. The entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it? If that stupid chief prosecutor hadn't insisted on assigning you. Ugh, how could I let this happen?
Objection!
Oh no. Wait, he needs to be Scottish though. Objection. That's enough, Edgeworth.
Mr. Knight.
Sorry, but I'm speaking with the president right now.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my king.
Why does he keep fidget spinning that gun?
So go ahead. Keep running your mouth.
Perhaps it would be better if we stuck to threatening each other with words? He wouldn't, would he?
Nah, I don't need this thing to shut you up. Alright, my move. Question. You claim I fired my gun from on stage. How do you figure that I did that? In front of a crowd of thousands? An excellent point. Time for my counter move.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I was heckin' wondering that. Didn't he just unload the gun? Oh, is that what was happening? Is that what all the bullets falling out of the gun were? Yeah, maybe, Ardeem. I don't know.
You had a certain something that allowed you to conceal your actions.
The neck brace? How do you hide a gun in your neck brace, though? Okay, wait, let's have a look. Let's see if there's... Oh! Oh, no. This thing. The briefcase thing. The heckin'... Look, he's got his hand behind it as well. He's got the gun in there. He's got the gun there. Yeah. Okay. Not the neck brace. I don't know how you'd hide a gun in a neck brace. Okay, good idea. Good thinking, Milky, but very, very stupid idea. Okay. You had a certain something that allowed you to conceal your actions. A certain something. Marty specific. Yeah, okay, we know. We've already got it. It's this thing. Huh? Oh, wait, we have to present the... Oh, that's just the wrong evidence. That's so annoying. No, chat, I have the right thing. It's just the wrong evidence. Oh, that's so annoying. Do we actually have the thing in evidence? I think we do. Oh, that's so stupid. We had the right thing. That's so annoying. Classic. It's always the way, isn't it? Always the heckin' way. You got the right logic, but you just present the wrong evidence. Imagine coughing to try and cover the gunshot sound. Is that what he did? My attaché case. Yes. Take a look at Kay's photograph. Yeah, which is what I presented. That's what I presented, game. That's what I presented, and I should not have been penalized. Ridiculous. Your right hand is completely obscured by the case. At the very moment this picture was taken, you were firing your gun. And in such a way that you wouldn't be detected.
Objection.
No, he needs to be Scottish. You don't like to let the facts get in the way of a good theory, do you, Edgeworth? Shame you don't seem to have noticed. That theories are all you have. Conjectures, nothing more. The flag was billowing in the wind at precisely the right moment. I hid my gun with the attaché case. We changed the security plan because I couldn't turn my head. Happens to the best of us. So annoying when that happens. When I know what it is and just present the wrong evidence. So irritating. It's all just speculation, circumstantial evidence at best. You can't prove any of it. If you at least had the bullet that burst the balloon, you might have a scrap of credibility. Imagine. You could have run forensics, see if it matched me gun. But no, that bullet's at the bottom of the lake. You gonna go dredge it up? I mean, we could go for a swim. Is there anything we have? Is there anything that we have that could... Right, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something, right, chat? No, I don't think we have any evidence. Wouldn't there be some kind of gunpowder? That's what I was just thinking, but we can't examine the case. We can't examine the case, which makes me think that that's not possible. I thought not. Maybe now you can shut your mouth. What about the camera? I mean, that has the like the bullet shot, but I don't think it proves if Mr. Knight did it, right? Oh, the plane camera. Oh yeah, wait, there was maybe we can get the records. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, come on, Miss Lloyd. What's the matter? Something you want to say, Miss Journalist? No, never mind. That's what I thought. No, you gotta tell us, Miss Lloyd. I need you to be brave. If you don't speak up, the truth will be lost forever. You are a journalist, after all, are you not? Come on, Miss Lloyd, you gotta tell us. Dang it. I can't stay quiet any longer. Hey, you understand what you're doing, right? I'd think carefully before opening that mouth of yours. I was so focused on bagging me a scoop, I forgot the most important thing of all. Real journalists don't lie. Ain't no dang scoop that ain't the truth. Oh, Lloyd, let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I should have showed you this before.
What is it?
It's the laser pointer I used on the president. But that's all I done. I never shot nobody.
You're stupid. I thought I told you. You're squealing, you go down as an accomplice.
It was him. He told me to do it. I was at St. Foss Embassy sniffing out a story like I told you. This was 3 days back. He comes up to me out of the blue and just starts talking. Help me out and I'll get you an exclusive access to the president. That kind of stuff. Oh, this is so sussy. I can't believe he did that.
But what about the gun in the trash can?
That I don't know nothing about, I swear it. All he's told me was to wear a jacket with a red hood and to point the pointer at the president. I never thought for a minute it'd blow up in my face so bad I'm sorry, truly I am. Thank you, Miss Lloyd. I'd like you to testify to that effect when this goes to trial. It ought to go a long way towards proving that the assassination was a sham. What's wrong with you people? Don't any of you know what's good for you? My sympathy, Mr. Knight. Had you successfully removed me from the cases you'd intended, perhaps then you could have kept your porn quiet. Oh, that face is also really funny. I love all the Ace Attorney expressions and animations. They're so fun.
So let me get this straight. You told Tabby if you let slip about our fake assassination plot, we'll have you convicted for murder. Or something like that.
About the dirty.
I said no such thing. I forgot the president looks like this. I was like, President? Who are you?
Give it up, Knight. It's time we came clean. It's our only choice.
So, Mr. President, you admit it. You admit there was a plot to fake an assassination attempt.
I do. I'm sorry.
But why? Why do something like that?
My popularity has been on the wane back home. I thought surviving an attempt on my life might give me the boost I needed. I know what we did wrong, so yes, it was all lies. All of it.
And the bullet in the vest?
It was planted ahead of time. I wasn't hit by anything today.
Ah, okay. Okay. But then what was up with the killer?
Our plan got out somehow, and then he just appeared, hell-bent on turning our fake assassination into a real one.
Ah, okay.
He'd hoped to get in close enough to the fake assassin to finish the job.
There is one thing I don't understand, though.
Oh? And what would that be?
Why did Rook have to die? If the whole thing was fake, how did he wind up getting killed for real?
Ah! Naruhodo, Mr. President, why real? Wait, that's so true. Same color as Wario. Definitely looking a bit more like Wario in this form, for sure. I love him. I love the president. Look, at least he's telling the truth now. I think. Maybe he's still lying. I guess we can't really trust him yet. We can't really trust him just yet.
He was a fine bodyguard, the best, in fact. He may not have been native of Sengfar, but he was someone I could fully trust.
Knight's looking sus AF.
Mr. Rook must have really been trying to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow.
Sounds like he was as trustworthy to the prison as I am to you, huh, sir?
Aw, Detective Gumshoe. I love Detective Gumshoe. I love Detective. He's such a sweetie.
Mr. Rook must have known about the plan then too, correct? He wasn't aware of any specific details, so not really. I tried to involve him, but he refused.
And you would have done well to listen to him.
This is a tragedy. The life of a good man has been wasted.
Knight is looking so sus. What was so great about him anyway? Oh my god, Knight. Knight, did you kill him? Were you just jealous? Were you just jealous that he was getting all the attention? Knight was like, look at me, look at me. I mean, is that enough of a motive to kill someone, though?
He was just another piece on the board there to protect you. Nothing more. Mr. Knight, how could you?
Who was it that actually went along with your plan, Mr. President? While that fierce coward backed down when you needed him to step up the most.
I value the support too, of course, but...
Look, I'm your chief bodyguard now. That's all that matters. Alright, I think we know who really killed off... Look, listen. Clearly, anyone who dies in such a fabulous pose is the real ones. They're the real ones, right? They're the heckin' real ones. Knight ain't a real one, chat. Knight ain't a real one.
And now that spineless fool Rook is gone, things are gonna change around here. Thanks to me, genius strategist, grandmaster, rightful leader of this team. We are all well aware of your ambitions, Knight, but doesn't this seem a little imprudent to you?
Why? My plan this time was perfect, as they always are, and they always will be.
That's quite a statement, especially considering that your perfect plan was an abject failure. Yeah, no thanks to you. And that buffoon Rook. And how exactly was it Mr. Rook's fault? If he hadn't died, the killer would have never come after me. And I wouldn't have had to let you in on this plane. Please, Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk like that.
Fine. The guy died protecting you, Mr. President. I'm sure that's just what he always wanted. But did he? Yeah, no, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I don't think he did, chat. I think there's something very fishy. Very fishy going on. So that was the second shot. Yeah, I think you guys are onto something.
Wait, I thought the whole assassination thing was fake.
Oh, come on. Do I have to say everything twice? I planned a fake assassination. Somebody else came in and tried to make it real. 2 shots were fired, remember? Like you said, Edgeworth. One of them was the bullet I shot through that balloon. But the second, that wasn't me. The real assassin, but not the killer. His plan was to come after the president with a knife. No, the most likely suspect here is the piece scouring quietly in the corner. Our lily white queen over there. No, she clearly did nothing, bro. Oh my god, there's so many layers to this.
Miss Lloyd.
Again with this, I'm not your danged assassin.
But is that really true? I, for one, don't believe it. The gun in the trash can, it can only belong to you. No. Chat, Knight is being so heckin' sus. Knight is being the sussiest backer I ever seen. The sussiest backer ever. As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help Rook escort the president back onto the plane. I left Rook here in this room while I secured the president in the safe room. When I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. Miss Journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off stage. That single killer shot was fired by the gun you found in the trash can.
Wait, but the gun in the trash can had 2 bullets. Right? You want to translate?
He means his only concern was protecting the president. Lose the king and you lose the game. Isn't that the first rule of chess? But a win, in which a key piece is sacrificed, is a hollow victory indeed.
Edgeworth is so noble.
Don't matter, it's still a victory. I kept the president safe, I'll win. Well, it's a bit early to be calling our little match in any case. But this is where our battle really begins.
Yeah, I'm guessing we present the gun. I'm gonna save just in case. But I'm guessing we present the gun in the bin having 2 shots. Because he's insisting it was a single shot.
Then what was the other bullet? Huh?
Okay. Yeah, but one was shot by Knights. The gun in the trash. Yeah, I think the gun in the trash was complete setup. Complete setup. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a complete setup, chat. Yeah, look. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro.
Objection!
Ain't no way, bro. I ain't letting you get away with that one. Nope.
So you contend that it was you who shot the balloon and Miss Lloyd who shot Mr. Rook. Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure.
While what you've proposed would indeed match up with the total number of shots heard, the gun from the trash itself has also been fired twice.
Yeah, attention to details, chat. That's what we gotta do for big brain. For big brain contradiction.
Now why would the supposed number of shots heard from the gun differ from the number of spent rounds? It's simple. Because it was planted. Planted by the real perpetrator of the crime.
Yeah, devil is in the details, chat. Devil is in the details. Somebody faked the evidence?
Yes. And if you think about it, their reason for doing so is obvious. To ensure that whoever found the gun would conclude that the shooter had been in the spectator area. And in order to do that, they had to make it seem as if both shots had come from this one weapon.
I get it. So that's why it's got 2 spent rounds, huh?
Precisely. And as we've already proven, the bullet that burst the balloon came from a different weapon, which makes it entirely possible that the bullet which killed Mr. Rook didn't come from this gun either. Nice work, Edgeworth. That's some high-grade sleuthing. But why don't you get to the point? You've come this far. Spit it out. Oh, I intend to. Don't worry. The person who really shot...
Okay. This I'm less sure about. I think it's Knight, but it could also be the president.
Gumshoe. Can you imagine? I wonder if you get some special dialogue if you select Gumshoe.
I mean, I think it's probably Knight, isn't it? But it could be the president. It could be the president.
I'm gonna go with Knight. You, Mr. Knight, you're the one who murdered Mr. Rook. Oh, finally got the courage to say it,
Surely not. Surely you wouldn't have. It wasn't only the killer who tried to take advantage of this fake murder plot.
The president doesn't seem so keen on killing Rook. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I thought maybe he was faking it, but no, I think it's probably Knight.
You killed Mr. Rook, hoping that it would look like an accidental victim of the bungled assassination. With the president locked away in the safe room and the door of the airplane tightly closed, it was just you and Mr. Rook, alone, together. And that was when the third bullet was fired, right into your colleague's body.
Objection!
Damn. Wait, you're really gonna claim there's a third one now? You just said only 2 gunshots were heard. Wanna tell me how that works? I think president just wants the clout. Yeah, I think so. I think the president wasn't gonna kill, as far as I know. Yeah, the president would have no reason to do it.
Airplane cabins are practically soundproof, Mr. Knight. If you close the door, nothing can be heard from the outside, not even gunfire.
But wasn't the president right next door?
Very true, which means he may have heard the shot himself. Well, Mr. President, I didn't hear anything. But you can observe the room through your security feed, can you not? The camera in this room isn't normally on. I have to manually switch it on whenever I enter the safe room.
And that's why what you did this time too, right? Why did he not? Why did he not? Only 2 were heard outside, yeah. Yeah, what has gotten into him? Yeah, Mr. President, you gotta tell us. You gotta tell us all the information if we're gonna get to the truth. Mr. President, I know you're not Mookie anymore, but you can still be strong with the truth. Even if you are not strong in body anymore. You can do this. Please, President Wang.
Fine. I was so busy hiding under the bed, covering my ears.
What? Even though you knew the whole thing wasn't real?
Yes, because I hate the sound of guns. Just the slightest hint of that awful noise and, oh, it's just too much.
Do we believe this, chat? Chat, do we trust this? Oof, that's sadder than a pot of overcooked crawfish.
Ahem. Mr. Knight, you saw that President Wang was cowering beneath the bed. And what's more, you knew from the monitor bank that the security camera for this room hadn't been switched on, which means you knew the circumstances were perfect for you to fire the third shot straight into Mr. Rook. Knight, how could you? Could you really have betrayed my trust so horribly? You think I killed the old half-wit? You don't trust me much, huh? Just the thanks I gave to putting my life on the line for you day after day. I want to believe you, but
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What is there to doubt here? What, you don't believe the girl over there could have done it?
No, because this gun isn't the murder weapon. We know this from the number of bullets fired.
Yeah, well, how do you know there wasn't a spent bullet from the start? Oh, no. I was thinking that he was gonna bring that up. Like, what if a bullet had already been shot? I thought he might try this, chat. I thought he might try it.
Someone could have fired a bullet from that gun yesterday or the day before. Then today, another bullet. That bullet hit Rook. There's pure speculation, pal, and you know it.
Maybe. But can you prove it's not true? This is so difficult. Stand a piece of evidence straight through my heart, I dare you. What are you waiting for, to save? To save the game? That's what I'm waiting for? Okay, right, yep. There must be something, mustn't there, Mr. Edgeworth? If we can't prove it, Tabbies... Please, Ruffles. I messed up. I know I did. I should have never have done it without what I did, not even for Scoop. But murder? Nah, that ain't me. Ain't a murderous bone in my body.
Aw, conclusive proof.
If you at least had the bullet... Oh... Should we try and find it? Should we try and find it? Let's go swimming. Yeah, if only we had the bullet. Yeah. Maybe we should go swimming. Alright, chat, I vote we go swimming. Go try and find it.
Hold it right there.
What now? You're not about to claim you do have proof?
Of course I do.
This ought to be good. Alright, bring it on. Show me this proof of yours. Okay. We need to go find it. We need to go find it, right?
Not currently in my possession.
Alright, then thanks for playing, folks, but that's game over.
However, it is here in this room.
Oh!
As we know, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook passed through his body. But where did it end its journey? Perhaps we should cast our minds back to an earlier conversation. After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged into the vest.
He's right. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse.
But now, of course, we know the so-called assassination attempt was a complete fabrication. The vest was prepared in advance, made to look as if it had been hit by a bullet. Which begs the question, where is the real bullet?
I thought you still threw it in the river, but yeah, maybe it is in this room.
I like it. A twist. That's good stuff, Edgeworth. Come on, then. Don't keep us in suspense.
Does it? Maybe the body? The security monitors? Oh. Yeah. One monitor's missing because it got smashed. 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 Okay.
There's something very clearly missing from this room.
Yes, a prosecutor with some common sense. Ooh, that's a sick burn, bro. Sick burn, bro. Yeah, yeah. I think it smashed the monitor.
Take a look at the bank of security monitors. I see you've caught on, Mr. President. Splendid. There are some screens here showing views from all around the airplane, inside and out. The only external angle not covered is the right-hand side of the aircraft. And that's because one of the monitors is missing.
Yeah.
There was a monitor in that space previously, wasn't there, Mr. President? There was. I have no idea what my plushie is doing in there now, though. It appears to be someone's vain attempt to hide what is obviously lacking. But where did it go, and why? The why is easy enough to answer, because it was struck by a bullet. But if we were to believe that the bullet in the vest was the real deal, then anything that hinted at the existence of another bullet had to be removed.
So where did the missing monitor go?
Where, indeed? I believe that it must be hidden somewhere on this plane. And before we have to tell everyone where it is, I'm going to say...
Okay.
After all, there wouldn't have been time to dispose of it outside the aircraft. Detective Gumshoe, conduct a search, if you would. Right away, sir.
Mr. President, extraterritoriality, remember?
I have no objection to the search. Please, go ahead. If it will help us discover the truth behind what happened to Rook, I will not stand in your way.
What are you? I don't believe this. Rook this, Rook that. Do you ever think about anyone else? Knight is so jealous. Knight is so aching jealous. The trapdoor level? Oh, maybe.
The search has been authorized, Detective, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, look, you found it already. Gumshoe, that was taking quick.
Excellent work. Now go ahead and extract the bullet. Let's see. If I put my hand in here and just... Come on, come on.
Got it. Oh, yes, Gumshoe.
Well, would you look at that? Blood. This is the bullet that killed Mr. Rook. There's no doubt about it. And there you have it, Mr. Knight. The single piece of evidence you requested. Straight through your heart. Even you must now admit this bullet didn't come from a spectator area gun. Then Mrs. Lloyd cannot be Mr. Rook's killer. What? No pithy comeback? Detective, have forensics analyze the bullet, the striations, and compare them to the gun that we found.
Good night, Milky. I'm gonna catch some Z's. Sleep well, Spartan. Sleep well, sleep well. Yeah, at some point we gotta pull the lever, right? Like, I really, really want to pull the lever. I really want to pull the lever. Surely we gotta pull it.
Yes, sir. We'll get the evidence you need. You can count on it.
Alright, so let's hear what forensics has to say.
Our findings are as follows, sir. Firstly, the blood on the bullet is indeed that of the victim.
Okay. Yeah.
Secondly, we found Mr. Knight's fingerprints on the gun.
Okay. Yeah. Now for the key part. Yeah.
Lastly, the striations on the bullet are a match with this weapon.
Huh? What? 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 Huh? Wait, what? How is this possible? Knight, stop fidget spinning. Stop making fidget spinning. Wait, chat, how is this possible? How the heck is this possible? What did he do? How did he dispose of the gun afterwards? Oh. Found a trash can, same model as the victim. Wait, if it's the same model? Wait. Isn't it the same model? Alright, what does striations mean? Does it mean that exact gun or does it mean the exact model? Same model as the victim. So maybe it's the gun that... Wait. Maybe it's the gun the thingy is holding. Maybe it's this gun. Yeah. Maybe it's the same gun that Rook is holding. The same gun that Rook is holding instead. Same model. Same model gun, same rifling. So maybe the actual murder weapon is the gun that Rook is holding. Maybe. Guess you misread the board. Because the only one back into a corner is you. I think that's specific to the gun rather than the model. Oh. Ballistic markings identify guns individually, even if they are the same model. Oh, got it, Al has ready. Okay, so it can't be that then. So it has to be from that gun. So how did they dispose of it? Okay, well, we're gonna find out, chat. We're gonna find out. Okay. There's no denying it. Forensics prove that the gun and the bullet are a match. The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. So who pulled the trigger? It can't have been me. I was up on stage, which leaves your little friend. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer, and you just proved it. Oh my god, trapdoor. What, you think he did the trapdoor through the gun now? Straight into the bin? No, wait. No, that would be too OP. No, I don't think that can be it. Surely not. Maybe he took Rook's and gave Rook his. Maybe, but it's not even either of their guns. It matches the gun that was found at the scene. Yeah. Aw, this is so confusing. Your move, Edgeworth, but just remember two things. One, where you found that gun. And two, which gun the fatal bullet came from. Whichever way you look at it, I can't have been the shooter. What was Knight's movements? What was Knight's movements like after the thing? What was the movements of the other person with the red hood? How could, cause her prints aren't on the gun. I'm so confused. How did he get the gun into that bin? How did he do it? How the heck did he do it? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm very confused by this. Me and the president, we admitted to faking the assassination attempt. Now it's your turn to admit to something who the killer really is. There's no way Tabby did it, is there? Don't let him get to you, Kay. We just need to go over his statements again. There must be something further we can deduce from them. Oh my god. Maybe after everyone left in a panic? I guess so. But then... maybe it was way later. Wait. Wait, let's think back to the very beginning. Right. So they take the president onto the plane. Then they come back out. Was there a point where, like... way after everything happened when Knight could have... Okay, maybe Knight could have planted the gun, like, way later. Because, like, we didn't go and investigate that area for a little while, right? Like, maybe it was, like, a while later, after everything had happened, that he planted the gun. Maybe it wasn't even in the commotion or anything. Maybe it was when everything was cornered off, because they were able to move freely, right? Oh, so confusing. Maybe, like, if there was a time to prove when the gun was put in the bin.
Hold
Okay,
it!
just press everything. No, that's...
Objection!
Objection. I like my Scottish voice better. What was it you said? The forensics would back you up? No. How does it feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proofer? Not so good, I imagine. Why is this guy being so mean to me? The bullet in the gun are a match, Mr. Edgeworth. That kind of has to mean Tabby pulled the trigger, no? Even so, I simply cannot accept that.
But sir, there's no denying the evidence.
What am I missing? Yeah, if I assume Miss Lloyd to be innocent, then the gun and the bullet shouldn't be a match. Nah, but Miss Lloyd is definitely innocent. I was just thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, then maybe there's something wrong with it. Yeah. You're asking me to call the evidence into question. This part is called the grip. Okay. Like faked evidence or something? Is there anything else that we can check out with this evidence? Anything else that we've missed? Well, there's no way Tabby did this, right? So if the evidence said that she did, then the problem must lie there. You seem very sure about this. Oh, and my great thief's intuition. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Alright, guys, we just gotta heckin'... Oh, wait. I've got an idea. What if... Okay, listen. What if he also fabricated the bullet? Okay. Hold up, chat. What if the bullet, right, was taken out from that gun beforehand, way before, smothered in the victim's blood, and then put in the thing? Yeah. No, I don't think Detective Gumshoe did anything to it.
Strange like what, sir?
You didn't step on it or anything. Everyone wants to be stepped on by Detective Gumshoe. What?
How could you, sir? How could you even say something like that? No!
Gumshoe, I don't think you did it. Alright, fine. That's not what I meant. Right, okay. Alright. I mean, I thought it was pretty sound logic from me. Like, he could have taken out the bullet in advance before planting the gun. And then smothered it in the victim's blood. I mean, that's not a bad theory. But apparently that's not what it is. The gun. If something untoward is going on here, it would have to involve the weapon, not the bullet. After all, we only just recovered the bullet a little while ago. Furthermore, we know that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle the gun. I feel like he'd have to be thinking really far ahead to, like, place that bullet, though. The marks on the bullet are from when it was fired by that gun, not just by being put in the gun. Oh, okay. Right.
Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourselves from this plane.
Oh, did he switch the guns? What? Oh my god. He switched the guns? Yo! Which means it must belong to...
Take that!
Yeah. He switched them around. That has to be it. Okay, yeah, I think so. I think so. Nice, okay. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, alright. So now we've updated the evidence. Wait, what's it say now? Switch for the one found in the spectator area. The bullet was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. Okay, so I guess I present.
Objection!
Okay. Yeah, the prints are not on the gun.
Admit it, you switched the guns, didn't you, Mr. Knight? That's why the markings match the weapon in question. It was yours all along. An intriguing move there, Edgeworth. You must have made the switch when I handed over the evidence, while I was busy trying to make a case for the remaining part of the investigation.
Yes, look.
You took the laser sight from the gun we found in the trash can and put it on your own. Then, not long afterwards, you handed that gun back to me instead of the one that we found.
So if we check the prints, we should be able to find out.
I did, huh? You think somehow I knew you'd find, let alone run forensics on that bullet sometime in the future? Is that so strange? You're a chess player, after all. A man well used to thinking several moves ahead.
Yeah. Then we just need to get print analysis.
I'm flattered, but much as it pains me to admit it, you're overestimating my abilities. Besides, do you even have any proof that I made the switch?
I mean, we can try and get the print. Okay. Yeah. Chat, I think we're on to something. We're definitely on to something.
The gun is the same model as mine. Weird, sure, but it's just a coincidence. And look, there's a laser sight attached. Also, take a look in the cylinder. 2 spent bullets. So we'd expect to see. So what proof do you have that I switched the original gun out for mine? None, that's what. You say I'm overestimating your abilities. You surprise me. What can I say? I'm a modest guy. More modest than you, that's for sure. Everywhere except at the chessboard, that is. Well, I don't see a chessboard here, do you? Shame. Still, guess that gives you a nice excuse. I didn't mess up. I just didn't have the right evidence. I don't think I'll be the one making excuses. Rather, I didn't mess up. They just got lucky with the evidence. Will be your excuse, I'd imagine.
Alright, chat. We're close now. We're close. We're close to taking this guy down. Okay. Let's just press everything.
A coincidence, you say? Or was it a necessity? It can't be both, pal. Sure it can. We bodyguards need to protect the president. And the girl needed to use the gun, but she probably doesn't know a whole lot about them. It's not so far-fetched for her to pick up something she's heard of that will also happen to use.
Okay, but why a revolver? Why is that your go-to gun?
It's probably something to do with the ease of use. No spent casings to chase down, for example. Exactly. The perfect tool for a job where you can't afford to fail, or don't know what you're doing. Still, coincidence, necessity, doesn't make a whole lot of difference either way. And look, there's a laser sight attached.
Yeah, that you attached.
Bro.
Oh wait, should we have a look at the laser sight that Thingy gave us? Oh, never mind. We don't have it as evidence. I thought that maybe this would give some kind of evidence at some point. Is there anything else that we can examine?
Up or short, Edgeworth, where's your evidence? Aye, well, that is... Don't go making accusations you can't back up. But did your daddy never teach you that? As it stands, the facts are in my favour here. Also, take a look at the cylinder. 2 spent bullets, just what we'd expect to see.
Hold it!
Okay. I've been meaning to ask, actually. What about your own weapon? How many spent bullets are in its cylinder? This old girl here, well now.
Can you actually answer my question and stop fidget spinning?
I let Yusuf through rounds early, as you saw.
Stop doing that! Why do you keep doing that? He reloads his gun every time he fires it.
But even if I were to tell you how many there were at the time, you'd have no way of verifying that.
In order to swap the guns properly, you have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun.
You didn't have the chance to put on any gloves though, which means...
Alright, I think it's about time you did the right thing and resigned, don't you? Game's all but done, see. Okay, I think it's gotta be the prince. I think it's gotta be the prince. I think it's gotta be the heckin'... Yeah, I think it's gotta be related to the prince, chat. It's just how we present that.
Hold it!
How we present that information.
Objection!
No!
we do so approve, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean... Do we have any information on the prince? Yeah, but that in itself is proof of a kind. Because otherwise, the situation shouldn't line up like they do.
Right, we must carefully consider and infer what we can from the evidence he brings up in his testimony. Truth is in there somewhere.
There's a laser sight attached. Also, take a look in the cylinder. 2 spent bullets. Just what we'd expect to see. But is that what we'd expect to see? Yeah, I guess so. Are we just gonna have to try the prince on the gun? I mean, I don't really think we have any other options. I don't really think we have any other options, do we? Like, we don't really have anything else.
Objection!
Okay, yeah. Alright, nice. It was just the prince on the gun. Nice chat.
I have your proof, right here.
That's your proof? I think you've been working too hard, Edgeworth.
Not the gun itself, the evidence it carries. Evidence that will prove once and for all that it does in fact belong to you.
I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead, make your move. What's about to come into play? The rook? The bishop? That's a pawn, surely. Fingerprints, right? Fingerprints.
Fingerprints. Namely, your fingerprints, Mr. Knight.
Objection!
Ace Kicker! Objection! We are currently playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We are nearing the end of Case 1 at the moment. My prints? Of course my prints are on the gun. You handed it right to me when you gave up the evidence. How could they not be on there?
What if I told you there are prints on a part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point?
Prints on a part of the gun that shouldn't have been touched at any point. Wait, what was that? When we examined it, what was this thing? What was this thing called? Oh, it's called the grip. Okay. I mean, the laser sight shouldn't have any, right? The bullets inside? Yeah, that's true. I mean, putting the heckin' laser sight on there is also true. Yeah, probably the bullets inside, I imagine.
Where? You can't prove that? Oh, but I can. There's a place where your fingerprints could never have been left if things happen as you say.
Right, so that... If he said that, that means the guns were not switched. The guns were not switched, and the bullets were not tampered with. The guns were not switched, and the bullets weren't tampered. So that could be the heckin' thingy thing. How do you change the number of bullets in a gun? Great question. You open the thing. The thing.
Allow me to present the final piece of evidence. It will bring this game to its rightful conclusion.
How do you heckin'... This thing? No, not that. Okay, it's just this there. Okay. It's fine.
You did indeed switch the guns when I handed over the evidence. If that were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected.
because the number of bullets fired by each gun was different.
There were 2 spent bullets in the gun we found.
Yeah, but what about Mr. Knight's gun?
We know that he fired 2 bullets from the stage into the balloon.
And he fired another bullet into Mr. Rook, ending his life.
So 3 bullets in total, plus the few odd ones he let loose in shot during our little game.
And after each shot, he reloaded his gun out of habit. With his bare hands, of course. Ah, yeah.
Officer, where exactly were Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? The ones you mentioned in your report?
Ah. Oh, here we go.
Sir, they were found on the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves.
Yes.
I'm not sure they could have gotten there just from me handing you the evidence, Mr. Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna say to that one?
And there we have it, proof you did indeed switch the guns. This gun, the one which fired the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin.
I didn't. What else is he gonna try at this point? Is it breakdown time?
No! 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 No!
Oh my god, what a breakdown. I love Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney breakdowns. They're so fun.
Oh, damn. I was gonna be the new chief of security. That blasted Rook. If it hadn't have been for him, I would have been in charge by now. I would have been in control of the whole team.
My plan was, so he basically killed for a promotion. He was so desperate. He was so desperate for a promotion. So desperate that he killed his co-worker, chat. Damn. Damn. I feel like that's not the way to go about getting your promotion. Just in time for the Revolver Ocelot breakdown. Oh dear Knight. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me.
Detective Gumshoe.
Right away, sir.
Yes, arrest this man.
Curse you, Edgeworth. Our game isn't over yet. I'm afraid this is as far as we go for today. The next moves we play will be in the courtroom. But it's not fair. It's not fair.
Well, I think it is. I think it is. You were getting arrested because you killed this fabulous, fabulous man. Why is the president Mookie Mookie again? Alright, we're all good. We're all good, chat.
Mr. Edgeworth, I owe you a debt of gratitude. You exposed a murderer within the ranks of my own personal guard. I will not soon forget that.
He's suddenly very presidential again now that we're back outside the plane.
Suddenly very, very abs again now that we're outside the plane.
I saw it, you know, when I first proposed the fake assassination to him.
You want me to handle it, not Rook?
Rook refused, but I can rely on you, can't I?
Of course, sir. You can count on me. I'll put together a plan that can't possibly fail. And he'll play his part like the pawn he is. Oh! How did the president not see this coming? Oh my god. Yeah, holding his breath. Man, this man must have insane breath control. How does he do this?
The hatred in his eyes was plain to see. He despised poor Rook. I was not entirely comfortable about moving forward with Knight in charge of our little deception. And looking back, I think he sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I played a part in his decision to end Rook's life. Mr. President, none of this would have happened if you hadn't plotted a fake attempt on your life. That was your crime, and it is a crime you'll have to live with.
Yeah.
You are right. I can only apologize for the part I played, and I will no doubt be made to pay for my actions in one way or another. But I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's demise, and for that I shall be eternally grateful. I will be here in your country for a little while longer yet, but when I've returned home, perhaps you will visit us in Zengfar. You will always be welcome.
Nah, this guy's pretty alright. He's alright. I mean, so far at least I think he's alright. Oh, thank you. Y'all don't know how grateful I am. All's well that ends well.
Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was of course entirely groundless.
But the fact remains you were a willing participant in the staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak with you about the matter. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions. I know, and I'm awful sorry about everything. Truly, I am. I understand your desire for a scoop, but there are limits. There sure are. I got me some serious thinking to do. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was something else. Local prosecutor solves assassination conundrum. Earns eternal gratitude of president. How's that for a headline? Hey, there's my department. Mr. Prosecutor, how does it feel to solve such an important case? You must be over the moon. Oh my god. No comment. Dang, you're one tight-lipped son of a gun.
As well as I should be. This case is not over yet. It isn't? How come, sir? Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over.
The story behind... What? Oh, this.
Take that!
Tashkani. Yeah. I kind of want to know. Yeah, I kind of want to know. Have to go again now. See you later. Thank you so much, Marakuski. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, the calling card was all a bit mysterious, wasn't it? We have yet to find out what that was all about.
Mr. Tequila has yet to complete his assignment. You mean he might still be trying to murder the president?
Yeah, right? Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance for this to all turn a little bit sour.
As one would expect with the attempted assassination of a president, the case was all over the news, and my preparations for Mr. Knight's trial were completely interrupted by requests from the press. There wasn't a person in the land who didn't know about the case. Everybody was talking about it. But in the midst of the frenzy that followed, nobody noticed that this was only a first move in a game far bigger than any of us could have imagined.
Uh-oh. We did it, Chad! We did it! Let's go! Case 1 complete. Case 1 complete. We still have around an hour. So I'm good to start the next one. Alright, here we go. Next case. Turnabout trigger. The captive... Oh, Ara lady. We'll get to find out who the Ara lady is. Looked pretty Ara. Alright, chat, are you ready? Are you ready to find out who the new Ara character is? Also, that art is beautiful. Edgeworth, marry me. I mean, what? Okay, anyway. I think you can do case 2 up to the new characters. Okay, got it. Alright, here we go. I have no idea who this is. Is like Shelly? The Shelly? Some kind of James Moriarty? Yeah, maybe. I'll tell you a good place to stop. Well, I've got maximum about 50 minutes. So hopefully I'll be able to... That's like the max? A little under is fine if there's like a better place to stop. Alright, here we go. The captive turnabout. Here we go. My new favorite character, that woman. Okay, I'm looking forward to meeting Ara lady. Here we go. Oh, this looks creepy. Is this a school? Yada, what is this? Oh, it's a prison? Uh-oh. What is this music? Whoa. Uh-oh. Who this? Oh! Okay. Knight has been murdered. Right? Why? The heck is all that flashing? Hurting my eyes. Is this a school? Oh, it's a prison. Wait, is that a dog? Huh? What? The heck? A murderous dog? What is going on? What the heck is going on? Okay, alright. Here we go. New case, new start. It kind of looks like the school in, what's it? Phasmophobia. Alright. Why is everyone so silent? Still no sign of them, huh?
Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting?
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now. What's the difference, to be honest? I mean, in Pokemon Violet, school was definitely prison. I didn't want to ever go to school. The killing of Bastian Rook. It's been 2 days since the incident at the park. And today we're paying a visit to the park? That was a park? Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who has been charged with the... His trial is due to start tomorrow. Oh, the park is in Gourd Lake? Okay. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I'm to be the prosecutor behind the bench. Well, I think he's dead. I think he's deaded. What's taking so long? You there? What's going on?
I don't know, sir. I'll go check. We've got a situation. It's Knight. He's been killed. What?
Killed? Oh my god. Oh, in the detention center. That's what it was. Okay, so it was the prison. Oh my god, that's kind of fun though. Wait, murder in the detention center? That's the first time that's happened in the whole of the Ace Attorney series. That's pretty fun. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, what are we waiting for? Right, guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Off we pop. Off we pop. Oh my gosh, we're actually in the detention center. You know when it's like somewhere you see all the time? Like, imagine the amount of time in Ace Attorney games that you spend in the detention center. And finally, we're like in the backstage of the detention center. This is exciting. So it didn't happen in the holding cells, but surely that was where he was being held.
What's the holdup? The crane seems this way. But where are you taking us? Does this door lead to...
The prison proper, yes. You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison?
Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief would ever want to be. I've unlocked it, sir. Please follow me.
I think detention center and prison, like both. Okay, got it. Got it. Whoa. There is so much to unwrap here. Oh my god.
That's Knight already, but he's dead. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up in the prison proper?
Why does prison proper sound so British? Prison proper. Is it proper? This is horrible. How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered?
I can hardly believe it myself, but there can be no doubt in the evidence of our own eyes.
And what's he doing here? I thought he was being held in the detention center, no?
He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison.
Now. So how did he get in here? That's one question. There's no way Knight should have been in here.
Maybe he wandered his way over.
Gumshoe, did you not see the massive locked door?
The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. I suppose we better take a closer look at Knight's body. We'll need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, here we go. Investigation. The heck is this thing? Oh, is that where the dog was that we saw in the introduction thing? Maybe.
This part of the floor is covered in dirt. You know what that means, sir? Footprints. Too many footprints, unfortunately. We'll need a specialist to identify them.
Yeah, I thought it was some kind of torture room, but I think it might be where the dog was.
Guess we just gotta wait till forensics get here. Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from treading all over it. Wouldn't want to slip up and get the old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks. My concern was the footprints, not your jacket, detective.
Aww. But Gumshoe just wants to make sure he doesn't get his jacket dirty, Edgeworth. Can you stop being so mean to him? Alright. What the heck is all this stuff? What is this? What is this? Time to inspect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Okay. What the heck is this? Weird to sign like that in a prison, huh? A cage inside a cage.
Technically, Kay, a prison isn't made up of cages, but cells.
What's the difference? No offense, Mr. Edgeworth, but you gotta look at the basic nature of things more. Yes, and the basic nature of an investigation is the pursuit of accurate facts and information. Okay. What is this hook thing? Looks like a pulley of some kind. Maybe the prisoners use it for work. I suppose so, yes. Okay, so I know you're gonna say no, but absolutely not. You are not permitted to swing on them. I mean, that looks kind of fun. That does look kind of fun, not gonna lie. Okay. Anything else in this air? Oh. I already looked at it. Okay. We got some rope. There was a rope near Knight's body, too. Speaking of which, wanna see my super su- Hey, please. Hey, please. Aww. Maybe we should have said yes. These tops are rather colorful. Yeah, what are they for? They kind of stand out in a room like this, don't they? They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison. Look, there's a whip on top of them. You know who that reminds me of, right? Foolish fools. Foolish foolishness. Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist. Trust me. For those of you who haven't played the OG games, definitely need some more Franziska von Karma. Bronco Knight, killed the day before his court date. Oh, we better take a closer look. Okay, what is this? What is this thing? Huh? Is that... Oh, a chess set!
Oh, I see one of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victims, I'd imagine. Makes sense. He loved chess after all.
Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time.
But, I mean, you don't really play chess on your own, do you? So was he playing with someone in this room? Maybe.
A rubber glove.
Yep, just the one, though.
I should examine it in more detail.
Oh, we got blood. Inmate use only. Interesting. Inmate use only. I guess that means... Then it must be one of the prisoners who was using it, right?
Yes, you would certainly imagine so.
And it's got blood. Lots of blood.
The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilt.
We can? How come?
Because had it been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming, then the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it.
Oh, meaning there'd only be a band of blood around the edges of the fingers and not all over the back side.
Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled around the body.
Maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed.
It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You then.
Have you seen the glove before?
Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission, and we always check.
Very suspicious. Very... Oh, stained with mud as well. Interesting. So that could have something to do with the mud over there. Couldn't it? Maybe the body was actually in a different position. I didn't mean to think that. Okay. His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck.
I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell in his head after he was stabbed in the throat. It's possible, but it's too early to say with any certainty. Hey, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body?
Sure thing. All yours, Gummy. Great. So we're gonna take some nice photos of a dead body on your camera. We find the mate, we find the killer. Yeah, probably. There's no obvious blood on the top. That is interesting, isn't it? That is interesting. But I guess the pool is specifically like around the head. What's with the whip? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But, It definitely reminded me of Franziska von Karma. I love the way that, I know I keep talking about the stage shows, but they are really good. The way they portrayed Franziska in the stage show was so good. She had her whip out and everything. It was so good. Okay, everything is covered in dirt. Interesting. It would be a grave error to think that anyone else could be quite like you, Detective. Aw, poor Gumshoe. Right, the top. Yeah, the top doesn't really have anything on it. The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained top. And there's a rope on top of it. Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? Ah, maybe. Okay. Yeah, what is under this? Oh! Oh! Interesting. Okay. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it. Yeah, what is with all the weird equipment? Not even the weird, like, medicine things? Like wet fur. Yeah, that could be the dog. That could be the dog. Is it just some roleplay that went wrong? Oh my god, maybe. Maybe. Oh, his hand as well? Oh, yeah. Kay's just stealing Edgeworth's stuff again. Sasuga. Oh, yeah, look. What's he holding? There's something on his finger. Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring, and an expensive-looking one at that. Don't even think about it, Kay. What? I didn't say anything. That's gonna get some sweet money. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay. What else we got? It's a sink. It doesn't seem to contain any useful clues. No? No whiff of treasure either. You do know we're not actually looking for treasure, right? Okay. Yeah, I think this all points to the fact that the dog lives here. There seems to be lists of prisoners' reservations for this workshop. What are all these numbers, Mr. Edgeworth? Prisoner numbers, I'd imagine. I'd hate to be given a number like that. I rather agree. People are meant to have names. I'd much rather be called Great Thief, the second Yatagarasu. Alright, no name for you then, I guess. Is that drain got anything to do with it?
Yes, sir. There's this one thing. There's a body in the workshop, sir.
Oh my god, really helpful, bro. Really helpful. Okay, I feel like we probably looked at everything. I don't see anything else that we can investigate. Right. Ring! Now, there's a few things that were... Well, I'm guessing that is the same top. Wow, oh my god, look, it's the same design. Oh my god. Whoa, chat, did you see? It's the same design of top. Oh my god.
Thanks so
These
much
tops
for the
are pretty
sub.
distinctive design. In fact, it's the same design as the bloody top around Mr. Knight's body. Yes.
That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around.
Alright. So it's some of the ones that were being stored in the workshop. Not a bad bit of evidence gathering.
Nothing could stop us when we're on the hunt together, right, Gummy?
You betcha, we're unstoppable. The regular Three Musketeers.
Let's not get carried away today. There's one thing we still haven't found.
What do you mean, sir?
The murder weapon. The murder weapon. I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
Fucky, thank you so heckin' much for 15 months subscribe. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Welcome in. We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We have just started the second case of the game. We are in, there's been a murder. There's been a murder. The person that we found to be a murderer in the last case has been murdered at a detention center. And we are trying to gather some clues.
Come now, detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir.
Don't worry, Gummy. I didn't curse my mind either.
Great. Excellent. You guys are doing really good. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one.
Nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth.
What was the murder weapon? And where has it gone? The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here.
Oh yeah, who dis?
Excuse-moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right? Wait a second, are you? No way. Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow.
Mr. Fender, it has been far too long.
I know, right? But even after all this time, I know that deep bow anywhere, and that neck wearer, obviously. Well, Manfred von Kamma, the man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here.
Not quite. Excuse me, do you not see that I am actually handsome? Not like Manfred von Kamma? Detective, please.
Edgeworth, wow, guess that explains the fresh face. Yeah, can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. Good splitting image of the old devil in his day.
I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been?
Man, good question. But who's counting, eh? Been traveling so long I lost track, you know how it is. But you know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for.
Oh. Who is this guy?
This is Eddie Fenner. He's a defense attorney.
Hasn't got quite the same charm as old Nick, has he?
Enchanté, as they say, Fender's the name and defend is the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Pun based on Eddie Fender. Wait, what's the pun? Eddie Fender? Eddie Fender?
Oh my god, that took me way too long. I was like, what pun? What pun? Eddie Fender? Defense attorney Naruhodo?
And I'm Kate Faraday, great thief. I'm on sabbatical at the moment, though.
A great thief? Well, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will.
Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I even made signing up super simple.
Sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang with you guys if you'll have me.
Sorry, I should also mention this for girls only. And they have to be super fun and super cool and...
Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in.
Nah.
Nah.
I don't know. I'm getting bad vibes from this guy.
Generic too, welcome in.
I'm getting bad vibes from this guy, chat.
My bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know?
And why are you here, Mr. Fender?
Whoops, almost forgot this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook after all, isn't it?
I mean, he's not Von...
Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal. What gives?
Detective, calm yourself. His attitude is unfortunately understandable.
It is?
I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney.
Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be anyway.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what he has to say. Alright. Hello, my dude. I like how he's just standing there. So the victim asked you to represent him.
Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today.
As was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found.
I'm as bummed about it as you. Even brought him some weenies.
Ah! I love it when they cut the sausages into the little... Have you guys seen these? They do them in like retro cafes in Japan. So cute. They have them on like pasta and stuff. Oh, they are so sweet. They are so heckin' sweet. Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison.
Oh yeah, well it's here now. Want some? Little advice I picked up on my travels. So Moorish.
No, thank you.
Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side of the story. Von Kamma was always more of a convicted defendant at all costs guy. He didn't teach you that?
That was a long time ago.
If you say so. Sure you don't want any weenies? No, thank you.
Apparently, Edgeworth doesn't want the weenies.
Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxster called from the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, mention your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
That was the truth. Boy, did he not like you. Trash taught you something fierce. Can't say I didn't join the fun, though.
Aww! No, not Edgeworth. He's perfect. Every way. He's perfect for me.
Light up, kid. I've got a fixture in the visitors room here, and I don't even think I had that much fun of a gas.
Oh, so you come here a lot?
Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars.
It was a sushi roll originally. Oh, was it? What, in the original version of the game? It's so cute though. I love those little, when they cut the sausages to make them look like octopus. It's so heckin' cute. Windy, welcome in.
Just happen to know someone who is. The visitors room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I better ask him what he knows about this room. Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room? No, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. Is it a recreation room? Whoa, I don't even want to know how you spent your spare time, Edgeworth. But I guess there's plenty here you can play with if you use your imagination, What is he talking about? Now let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong! This is actually a workshop.
Aww. Oh man. I thought because there was a dog in there, I thought maybe like the prisoners come down here to play with the dog or something. I don't know. Great.
The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills too, bank some qualifications when they're back on the street. I see. And how's your access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. My man over there probably does though, right, compadre? Yes, sir. The workshops are in love with physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates issue with special bracelets, sir. When they walk through a workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet. And if they're not supposed to be there, ding-a-ling-a-ling, an alarm sounds. They let it ring for too long, then buzz, they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. And if they try to break or remove the bracelet, buzz, a shock's 3 times worse than that.
That's brutal.
I guess they need to ensure the inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive. If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disable the sensor for them and let them in.
You get all the... Oh.
You get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today? No, sir. No one's been here for days. I know if they had.
That's sus. Then how'd the body get here? That's very sus. Very sus indeed. Very, very sus. Yeah. Or the inmate glove, because that's only prisoners, right? I mean, I'm gonna say just in case, but I'm guessing the inmate glove is the contradiction. Okay. I would say it's probably the heckin'... I would say there's probably...
Eureka!
Cause, yeah, how would there be an inmate glove? Yeah, no prisoners came in here, so how is there an inmate glove there?
Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet, here we have a rubber glove of the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, detective. Not yet, anyway. All I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence.
Yeah, it does seem very sus. Does seem very sus indeed.
You, apart from the prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room? No one, sir. This is a prison after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do the prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here. Huh? What do you mean? But sir, they're...
Oh. Mr. Fender, you gotta tell us, why is this room so ominous? I know, Centritypical. It just screams ominous.
What, you don't have a pair of peepers in the hard head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you mosey out the door right now, you trip over one of them before you take a step. We've had just about enough of your baloney. Take a chill pill, big guy. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind.
Alright, now Fender, you be rude to me, I'll take it. You be rude to Dick Gumshoe, I will fight you. I will fight you on this floor right now.
Hold it!
No. Detective. No, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say?
Alright, who's out there then? Who are we gonna find? Alright.
It's so cute. Wait, they're so cute. Oh, look at the bunny and the horse and the little pig and the little cat and the little monkey. That's so cute.
Yep, fern and feather fellas of all shapes and sizes. Gar, fill me in how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assign a critter each, a buddy to help them keep their spirits up.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody hop off my man, Mr. Dick Gumshoe. Leave him alone. Wendy, that is exactly what I'm saying. Like, I cannot do this. Cannot do this.
Next segment is Mind Chest, followed by an intro to... Okay, so probably a good time to stop then. Yeah, because I've only got another 20 minutes. So maybe it's a good time to stop here soon then. I want to look at the animals more though. So cute. The bunny is so cute in HD. Why is it so cute? Look at its little ears.
Oh my god, the cells look like animal enclosures. Yeah, they don't look very nice, but the animals are adorable.
Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications. They go through some job training with the animals.
Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for.
Ah, you got it. Room set up specially for that training stuff. So, when you said somebody else could have been in the scene of the crime. Exactamento, big guy. I was talking about these guys. That just means you're still talking baloney. What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is, it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of baloney, just say the word.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, Dick Gumshoe don't like him. I don't like him either.
Why do the human prisoners have little info plaques? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like this guy talking about my bro Dick Gumshoe, though. It's making me very sad.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know those sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's braces and sound the alarm when someone goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up.
That sounds like a very bad thing for security. I feel like someone could just train the animal to go open all the doors they need then. Why do the human... Yeah, so weird.
They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and voila.
What? Doesn't it hurt?
Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Now, where was I? Right. So the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them.
But they could definitely use the animals to open the doors, right? Interesting.
They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensor on that big mother of a door out, you see.
Interesting. What was that? What is that tinkling? Oh, look. I think this dog's gonna be very important.
Yeah, it's like an experiment in animal therapy, I think.
Could a prisoner take out one of the microchips? I mean, that sounds very painful for the animal, but maybe. I remember seeing this in the intro bit. Uh-oh. Edgeworth, no!
I refuse to lose to a dog. Not for nothing, sir, but your dog handling skills could use some work. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat them right. Come on now, come to Gummy.
Aww. Aww, everybody loves Gumshoe. I mean, can you blame them? I mean, Gumshoe is basically just like a big dog.
Man, ignored by a dog.
Aww. Yeah, so you have a real thing against me and only me. Yeah, why was that?
Alright then, you met the menagerie. What's next? Gives a bit of interviews and witnesses, right, sir? Indeed. We need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. Then let's start with that guy. Hey, you there in the cell.
They look really happy.
Ignored again.
Hello. We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident. Oh wait, do we have to use mind games on this guy? Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy?
Not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice.
Why is this guy trying to hug everybody?
Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that.
What? Okay, okay. He wants to fight us.
Round 1, 10 reps each.
Is he training?
Your name?
Okay, maybe he can be Scottish because we haven't got any more peeps. So this guy is the mind chess. Okay. So maybe this is a good point. We're about to do mind chess with this guy. Maybe that's probably a good point to stop. But I am so intrigued. I'm so intrigued by this case as well. I'm so heckin' intrigued by this case as well. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what kind of thing it brings. But I'm already excited. We got one new character, the new defense attorney guy, which I assume he's gonna be quite a key character. I just got a feeling. Like, the fact that he was scared of the dog, I don't know. I feel like the dog's gonna be quite an important character in this one, perhaps. But yeah, what did you guys think of the end of the first case? And the start of the second case? Man, I'm so excited. It feels so fun to be, like, starting a new Ace Attorney game, like, completely from scratch. Like, I feel like these days I replay, like, a lot of the ones I've already played. But, honestly, like, I'm really enjoying just being able to do a new one. Yeah. Fender's in the artwork, so yeah, important. I was guessing important character. This game is a lot of fun. I'm really liking that you guys are liking it as well. It's very fun to be able to, like, work these things out together with chat. So yeah, I'm really heckin' enjoying it, and I hope you guys are enjoying too. We're gonna be definitely playing some more Ace Attorney. Maybe not next week, because that's charity week. So probably the week after that. Yeah, next week we'll be having charity week. So we've got various fun challenges happening. We're gonna be playing Game of Sisyphus challenge, which I think is gonna take like 12 hours. I've scheduled a whole day. I think it will take that long, to be honest, chat. I think it will take that long. So I've scheduled like a whole day for that. We've got a truck simulator challenge as well. Goggle karaoke challenge. So we've got a lot of fun challenges happening next week for charity. So that should be super fun. One quick thing. Oh, Majoko Mimi! I'm so sorry. I was literally just finishing up. But thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so heckin' much. I hope you had a great stream. I hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you streaming? Thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Everybody, please go check out Majoko Mimi. Paper Mario. I've always wanted to try it. I've never played it before. Maybe I will. Maybe I will finally try it. Let's heckin' go. Thank you so much, Majoko Mimi. For those of you just joining, my name is Milky Queen. I'm a virtual singer, variety streamer, and music producer. We're unfortunately just finishing up, but I was just, the remaster is super good. Is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to go check it out. Paper Mario. Yeah. Because, like, I know a lot of my friends really, really like Paper Mario, so maybe I will finally have to go check it out. I'm also playing a remaster. I'm playing the remaster of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. That's what I was playing today. It was so heckin' good. Quick announcement before I go, you guys. Oh, by the way, if you need to go rest or whatever, raiders, please feel free to go do so. We're gonna go raid on to someone else doing something cool. I'm sure we'll raid on to somewhere fun. But if you need to go rest or whatever, please feel free to do so.
Quick announcement from my chat. Some things came up that I need to get done tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna move karaoke. Just quick announcement. I don't think there will be karaoke tomorrow because there's a few things that I need to do tomorrow that suddenly came up, some other projects. So just so you guys know, I don't think we will be doing karaoke tomorrow, but we've got loads of stuff happening next week for Charity Week. So yeah, I think it's better just to skip this one, get the stuff done, and then be ready Charity Week next week. So just quick announcement on that. Yeah, so Charity Week, very exciting. I hope you guys are gonna have fun watching me do all of these like really difficult challenges next week for charity. It's gonna be heckin' fun. I'm really excited. Thank you so heckin' much, you guys, for coming along to the stream. It was so fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week for Charity Week. Amineki, welcome in, welcome. We're just finishing up here, but thank you so much again for the raid. I really heckin' appreciate it. We're gonna raid on to where are we gonna go? Oh my gosh, Lucky Pochi is playing Goat Simulator. I heckin' love Goat Simulator. Why? It's so heckin' funny. Let's definitely go check out some Goat Simulator. I love Goat Simulator so much. Alright, we're gonna go check out some Goat Simulator over at Lucky Pochi. Off we go! 10,